47 with that AK-47. Brandon's age is 47, getting payments every second. He sees the yellow bar, and man, he ain't even threatened. Every time he got that Glock, man, I love the doubt is sweating. Cause like the same headline as Hitman, if he loses and the run ends, spreading fear within the syndicate. When he kills the gods on accident, when he goes bald, it'll be permanent. And maybe a clown, but no circuses. Ninjago's where the content is. His egghead will give him complexes. He's popping off like Quincy, like Fall Guys. He's ghosting. He'll need an N1 head after this stream. When he loses, you know he'll scream. Agent 47 with that AK-47. Brandon's age is 47, getting payments every second. He sees the yellow bar, and man, he ain't even threatened. Every time he got that Glock, man, I love the doubt is sweating.
Yo! Hey, yo! Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you.
The show is just about to start.
On time and under
This is
budget,
the
as
red carpet
usual.
of the season, and this list is a veritable who's who.
Yo, wait, give me this, it's frozen. Okay, figured. So I have some good news. I have some good news.
Can't get away.
Fixed?
Just embrace
Fixed?
all the fear.
Fixed?
When I take my shot, nobody will hear. They'll search for a ghost, and they'll find nobody.
Oh, it's frozen again!
47 won't go out.
One more try?
without a bang. Or maybe just a quiet shot through the brain. Won't go out without a bang. Or maybe just a
Fixed?
quiet shot through the brain.
Hey, we're fixed, I think. We'll see. If it... Oh, we learned this one already. If it freezes again, let me know. Oh, dude, wait, what the fuck? Okay, I have one possible fix for this. It has to do with plugging this into... What a terrible freeze spot. No, it's not Intel. It's not Intel. It's not Intel. Okay. Let me try this one more time. Boom. Boom. If not, what I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of my face with every emotion, and then we'll just flip between them like a flip book based on my reactions. Yeah, I was just plugged into the wrong USB. It was plugged into the balloon. Let me explain what happened here, okay? I have a picture if you need it of well, does this reveal my residence? I don't think so. Yeah, I guess you can see it, right? This is a technician from Flow PC, the LA-based place that came to my house today. I called them yesterday angrily. I was really angry. I was very fucking angry because I was like, hey, right, basically when I was working on the stuff for this, the PC kept crashing. And then when I was loading Hitman to record some stuff, Hitman kept crashing. And then finally, I made a like 80-layer Photoshop file. Secret reveal. I made an 80-layer Photoshop file of Mumbai the map, and it crashed and lost the entire fucking thing. So at that point, my computer, so I lost my fucking mind, and I called Flow PC and I said, hey, listen, motherfuckers, I spent $5,500 on this PC 4 months ago, and it doesn't work, and it crashes all the time. And I don't care what the fuck I'm doing with it. That shouldn't happen. This is ridiculous. I was so mad. Anyway, the guy goes, the guy's super nice. I want to be honest with you. I was overheated. He was super nice. Oh, let me fix the light, since it's already cold in here. Where's the fan? All right. Okay. Anyway, the guy was super nice, and he goes, you know what? It was kind of weird, though. I don't know why they have my address, but they did. He's like, hey, I have to pick up some parts. I'll be in your neighborhood. And I'm like, what? How the fuck do you know that? But apparently it was on my billing invoice or whatever. He's like, can I just come by and look at it? So I was like, you know what? That'd be fucking awesome. He comes by. He's stress testing it. And he's like, yeah, it's not working. And I was like, do you think it's because I have Chrome tabs or whatever? He's like, no. So I literally asked him, it's not that. What it fucking was, and I was like, well, my chat says it's Intel. I was like, my chat says it's fucking Intel. Intel sucks. And he's like, that is definitely a problem with a lot of these Intel, whatever generation it is, i9s. But he's like, I don't think that's it. It's something different. Like, your fan is just not working. So he takes my PC, he unplugs it all and takes it out of the house. And he's like, I'll be back later. And I was like, oh, I'm fucked. I was like, I'm fucked. I was like, bro, I got hours of work to do. I got to go live at 5. I'm fucked. I mean, I don't think he robbed me. I'm just like, it's going to take a fucking week to get this back. Everyone's going to be pissed at me. All right, he calls me back literally 1 hour later. He's like, hey, this is our bad. Basically, there is I'm not a computer expert, right? But the motherboard didn't have enough slots on it for all of the fans, okay? So they used a USB splitter. So it plugs into the motherboard and it splits into all these different fans. Turns out that splitter was fucking cooked, and it's been cooked for months. So basically none of the fans are firing, and that's why it's been heating up like a goddamn oven every single day. It's been so fucking hot. And again, there's like 50 fans in this thing. And the fucking RGB lights are like separate, so they're all on, so you think it's working, but it's not. Anyway, so it's pretty shitty. So he swaps it out. It instantly works. The temperatures are way cooler. When I touch the PC, it's not burning my hand anymore. It's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of fucking sense. Everything fucking works. I tried running Teardown. It didn't crash. I played Teardown. I blew up everything. Didn't fucking crash 400 times. So it was a fantastic fix. And I've tried a bunch of things today. I've had 0 crashes, 0 problems, and I'm very happy. He fixed it super quickly, and he drove it back to my to where I live. So I got to be honest with you. I'm super happy with Flow PC. Obviously, it sucks. This was like not working, but like the way they fixed it was super duper duper nice and quick and helped me out. So I had enough time to finish everything I had to finish today. I sat down on a call with David Red Sox for hours and reviewed even more Hitman submissions. I don't know how many times I have to hear, dude, there's some voice lines in Mumbai. It's like, I have to move up the hill or whatever. You hear them over and 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 you can't close off the hill. Yeah, exactly. Across 600 runs, but I've heard them all. Mike's peaking? Oh, dear God. Everyone's got a fucking issue, okay? How's the mic now? How's the mic now? Wait, it's a little loud, huh? With this. Boom. Sounds good. Scream. How? What the fuck? When was that? I think we're good. I think we're sounding good. Chad, it's good to see you. So I was gone yesterday because of this fucking tech problem. The guy brought it back today. It works. It's good. I'm much relieved. It's actually been bringing me a lot of stress, not just on stream, but off stream. It's been crashing just a lot. So I'm very glad to have this answered, this solution answered. And so today I have some incredible Hitman stuff to show you. Some incredible Hitman stuff. Truly a fantastic run. I'll give it a few minutes. Just, I know that there's some Europeans who set an alarm to wake up for this and are now trying to figure it out, so I'm letting them filter in. A lot of Hitman runners are European, and they worked on this for weeks, and so they went in. We'll try. Stay for the 19 months. Hey, Mr. Large A, you mentioned wanting to get a gameplay channel up and running. You sent a DM. I will have to check my DMs later. Well, I'll have to do that. If you've already made a video, it's a good sign, though. I wonder who else you could talk to that would be faster than me. Because I'm not going to be quick on that. Oh, do I have something in my teeth? Yeah, I do. I just had ribs. Ari's dad is here, and he made ribs. And they were very delicious. They were quite yummers, actually. First time chat. I got my beans and toast ready. Oh, what's up, UK Frog? Aiden OCE, thank you for the 5 months. What do you think about T1 Zeus? He's not T1 Zeus anymore, bro. Sadly, but that's the way it is. I talked about it a few days ago. It's end of an era. Sad. But, you know, back-to-back World Finals is kind of how you do it. It's kind of how you go out on top. I certainly don't call him a traitor for getting a bag. Hey, Big A, I had a 115, so I was wondering if you could give me $2,000, no questions asked. First of all, not to burst your bubble here, but this is the prize distribution, just to be clear. Secondly, we'll find out if your 115 is the first place. We'll find out. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out when we reveal today. Hey, Big A, I found this book called AI Snake Oil. What is that? What is that? Did you see Lex Friedman interviewed your boy Javier Milei? Don't call him my boy, all right? I am cautiously optimistic about him. I like the interview, some parts of it. It's interesting economic ideas in a crazy package. That's what you got to do. Yeah. Oh, dude, Matt Gaetz. Hey, Matt Gaetz stepped down. He's not going to be AG. It's actually big fucking news. It's actually big fucking news. That's finally an L for a pedophile. Yeah. Yeah, he has no job now, which is kind of good. It's insane. I mean, it's insane that he was even nominated, given that people on both sides of the aisle universally hate him. All his coworkers on the Republican side hate him. He was just uniquely bad, so I'm glad he's gone. Hey, Atrioc, I heard Trump was thinking of putting a tariff on all Hitman cash prizes, so good. Yeah, exactly. If you're a European and you think you want a prize, don't worry, okay? We are running this contest today before Trump takes office, so there's no tariff on your cash prizes. This is going to be big. It's going to be big. Hey, Big A, I just finished the map in 10 seconds, but I accidentally blew up my camera and therefore didn't get it recorded. Can you send me the $2,000 in cash as to avoid taxes? Do you pinky swear that you got a 10-second time? Do you pinky swear? Because that's really fast. It seems near impossible. So I just want to make 100% sure, because it's like that's a. Did anyone in chat get a 9-second time? Just confirming, because if anyone got a 9-second, I'd have to give it to you. Everyone that says me, I'll just give the $2,000 to. If it's a tie, we'll split it, or whenever you split it, we'll just duplicate it. Did anyone get a negative time where somehow you warped the fabric of reality and beat it before you started playing? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't. Wow. And that was the lesson I was trying to teach here. Everyone in chat was part of a psychological experiment to see if you'd be honest, and you were. You returned the wallet. So I'm gonna give you the real prize of all, $6,000. And that is verbally binding. If I don't pay, bring this clip in front of a judge. Okay. Okay. We're about to start here in just a second. I apologize for the delay, but it was worth it. It was worth it. I think it's worth noting that this was not an easy task. It crashed? Oh, dude, this is going to be a problem. I wonder what is doing that. It's not Intel. It's not the fan. Why would the fan cause it? It just, I had to unplug every single thing from my PC so they could take it and repair it. And so I'm worried that I plugged something in bad or wrong or in the wrong slot. Might be an OBS issue. I need to warm up the PC. The fans are spinning. Believe me, the fans are spinning. The PC is cool. Nothing's crashing. The PC's too cold. Fuck. It has to be Goldilocks temp to compute? Why does a PC need to be Goldilocks temperature? It's so nice and cool now. I'm not going to put a coat on my... put a puffer jacket on my PC so it fucking... I don't know. I couldn't quite figure it out. Had so much fun. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this. Before I get into everything, I just wanted to say it was so fun hearing from and reading from people that super got into this contract. Maybe for the first time they've tried speedrunning or tried speedrunning Hitman. They spent days on it. They talked with people about it. Not sharing strats, but like just commiserated and shared pain points and things like that. I saw people in Discord like getting excited about it, you know, complaining about certain. It was fun. It was cool to see all people do it, and we got such an absurd amount of submissions that so much more than previous years. Beating sub 6 is good, bro. Beating sub 6 is good. This is my first time running one. It was a ton of fun. I'm glad you enjoyed. This is my first try at speedrunning. I'm proud of that speed. So yeah, again, you know, I want to warn everybody before we get into the actual main event here that your run likely will not get shown. I just have to say this every time, and people will still get sad. Like probably by the beginning, within the first few runs, it's going to be a time that's faster than you got, and you're going to realize that you're not getting shown. And you have to know that when you're dealing with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of runs, and you can only show like 15, that you have to really narrow it. Hey, Big A, I'm current. Oh, was there anything else I wanted to mention before I jump into this? There was a lot of news. Oh my God, dude, Nvidia earnings. Can I just very quickly? Dear God, that company is printing money. It's printing money. They're fucking, you know, after cost earnings are now bigger than their entire revenue was a year ago. It's absurd. It's absurd how much money they are making selling chips right now. Not enough for Wall Street. Well, right before earnings, the expectations go so sky high. Did you see that the Japan 26 million cobalt in their reefs? Yeah, I saw this. I saw that if you guys don't know, Japan found a bunch of cobalt in their reefs that they can mine for an economic boost. But the articles were phrasing it like, this will save the Japanese economy. And I promise you that 26 billion isn't even a drop in a bucket. It's not that it's going to be nice, I guess, for Japan. It certainly doesn't save the Japanese economy. It might make a little bit of money for somebody and ruin a reef. That's not a fucking, okay, so we're about 10 minutes, maybe 9. Did you see about the Adani bribery stuff? Yeah, this happens like every 18 months in India. And it's with the same guy. This already happened. This happened literally, what, a year and a half ago? Where they said Adani, which is the guy that owns the biggest company in India, committed bribery or some kind of fraud or like put a relative of his in charge of something they shouldn't. And then the company tanks by billions of dollars, and everyone's like, oh no, and then it just goes right back up because corruption works in India. Like, if he's not getting locked up and they're not shutting down the company, then it's still printing money. I don't know. He told me to wait on posting some shit. So I add on to it, and there's no way. What is this? Adish, what are you saying? What are you saying? You talking about? You posted already. Hey, Big A, I'm super hyped. This is my first time speedrunning and my first time participating in your comp. I just want to say thank you for the awesome contract and the work you and David put into it. That is very nice. Anomalily streams. Thank you very much. I want to say big shout out before we jump in to David Red Sox. He's probably watching, even though it's fucking late for him. David Red Sox watched way more of these runs than I did, and I watched hundreds. He watched every single one, include if you have like a. If your time was over 4 minutes, I probably didn't watch it. I want you to know that. If your time was over 4 minutes, I probably didn't watch it because we had to get to the real shit and I had to fucking narrow it down. David watched every single one. If you spent a week getting your time down to 5 minutes, 30 seconds and you're proud of it, which you should be, that's very fucking difficult. If you did that, David watched the whole thing and wrote notes on it to help me out to find the right ones. We're still going to show one of them, I think, but he watched every single one. He reviewed it. And if you did, David's such a Hitman encyclopedia. If you did any one thing that was like unique, he would make a note of it. It was so cool. Dude, there was a guy. Can I show you that? I'll show you this before we're not even starting. We're not even starting. This doesn't count as starting. I'm going to show you a Hitman run. I guess for you, this is starting, but I want to show you something that didn't make it to our list. This didn't make it to our list, but David made a note of it, and I thought it was so sick. Where is this? It was right about here. This one. This one didn't even make our list. I just want to show you. Okay? Here, I'll just show you real quick. Oh, let me credit them. Let me credit them. Wait, sorry, let me credit them. This is from Po Pi Banan. Po Pi Banan, out of 100, I think 600 submissions, was the only person that did this. This is brand new tech. This guy didn't get a great time, but he invented something I have never seen before, and David made a note. He was like, I've never seen, this is brand new. Look at this. So he started out at the photo shoot spawn, which is super unpopular, super rare, terrible spawn, because it's on the second floor and you can't get down very easily, okay? He takes an iron, he tosses it out the window. Okay. He grabs these scissors. He grabs that sniper. He walks upstairs. He's going up for some damn reason. He shoots the crane, by the way. The crane falls and kills the guy that he tossed the iron out the window. That's pretty clever. And then right here, look at this. Apparently, if you start pouring oil out of an oil canister at the same time as you flip over the ledge, it does both animations. And then you can just jump down. That shit is fucking cracked. That was the only one of people to do that. Only one person did that. That's cool. Oh, there was hundreds of people in the submissions, and only one guy did that. That was really cracked. The rest of the run is not that great. That's why we didn't include it. The rest of the run's not very good, but that beginning part was so good that I wanted to show it. So I don't know. I was just super impressed, bro. I was just super impressed. Someone called it the Diddy skip. Okay. All right. Without further ado, wait, I think I'm ready. Do I have everything I need? Oh, I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. New tech means winning most creative. The problem is, dude, the competition this year was insane. Let me get to it. I'll explain just how mathematically difficult this was for us. Okay. I got this. I got my PowerPoint. I got my... All right. Quit. Oh, if the cam freezes, let me know because it'll fuck up our video. Okay. All right. In that case, give me 30 seconds. We're gonna play Agent 47, just jammers to this, and then we're gonna jump in to the Hitman reveals. All right.
Agent 47 with that AK-47. Brandon's age is 47, getting payments every second. He sees the yellow bar, and man, he ain't even threatened. Every time he got that Glock, man, I love the doubt is sweating. Cause left the same headline as Hitman. If he loses and the run ends, spreading fear within the syndicate. When he kills the gods on accident, when he goes bald, it'll be permanent. And maybe a clown, but no circuses. Ninja goes where the content is. His egghead will give him complexes. He's popping off like Quincy, like Fall Guys. He's ghosting. He'll need an N1 head after this stream. When he loses, you know he'll scream. Agent 47 with that AK-47. Brandon's age is 47, getting payments every second. He sees the yellow bar, and man, he ain't even threatened. Every time he got that Glock, man, I love the doubt is sweating.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th annual Hitman Contract competition, the biggest and best in the world of Hitman. $2,000 on the line, $700 to first place, $325 to second, $175 to third place, $800 in bonus prizes, including for creativity and using unpopular starts. We released this contract on all platforms Hitman has played: Epic Games, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. It trended #1 instantly on all 4 and has been #1 the entire week of competition. The number of submissions blew out every previous year by a landslide. By a landslide. That means this is not only the biggest cash prize Hitman competition ever in the history of the game, it is also the most entered Hitman competition in the history of the game. This is the highest level of competition we've ever seen. And a quick refresher on memory lane. In 2021, this competition began with a simple contract we made on Sapienza for $500. Beautiful runs. I believe it was won by Tupla Piccone, the legendary Tupla Piccone. 2022, we went to Miami. Bienvenidos a Miami. And we saw the game change forever when Tupla did an insane sky boost and then got second to the new champion, Johnny Axe. Johnny Axe dominated in Miami, became the new king of the contract and the leader for that year. In 2023, we took a different direction, went to a smaller, more focused map, the Isle of Scale. Dark, moody, mysterious. And again, Again, Johnny Axe took home the crown back-to-back T1 style champion with the world's greatest bomb launch. The most insane bomb launch in Hitman history. Johnny Axe took home the crown. And now, in 2024, we find ourselves in Mumbai, the biggest and most varied starting location map in the whole game. Who will be our new champion? First thing I want to tell you, it's going to be somebody new. Because before we jump into anything, I have to let you know that both Tupla and Johnny Axe did not submit runs this year. Tupla and Johnny Axe sent a letter to me personally saying he really appreciated the love you guys have shown him over the years. He appreciated competing. And he said, this year I want to be a spectator and watch great runs myself. I think he's got stuff going on in his personal life. Not a letter, I'm sorry, a long Discord paragraph, formed like a letter. Anyway, so that means no matter what happens, this year we will have a new champion. This year we can't have Tupla or Johnny appear out of nowhere and blow everyone's time out of the water. This year, new blood has got to step up. And with this much competition, it'll be exciting to see who emerges at number 1. We got 631 submissions. Last year, 340, 350, something like that. It's nearly double the number of submissions. An absurd number of submissions, dude. And what was cool, well, obviously, we got an incredible amount of crack times, and we got an incredible number of elite runners, but we also got hundreds of new people just grinding out to beat that 5-minute mark. Like I always say, for contracts this hard, getting under 10 minutes is amazing. But getting under 5 is the true mark that you made a route, that you did a real speed run. Finding a way to kill 5 targets in a minute each is like on this far of a map and then get out is a really good time. And a lot of people made that their goal, and a lot of people did it. And I was really impressed. Huge shout outs to all of the new runners who grinded their way down to a sub 5-minute time with, again, everyone's route in this was unique. We did not allow sharing of strats. We keep them hidden until the day of. Everyone was finding their own routes, and it was really cool. So big shout outs to all the people that did that. I hope you had a lot of fun. It was really, enjoyable for me to read in the Discord. People talking about their struggles and trying to get through their ideas and trying to like figure out and saying, like, God, I can't get it down to 5:30, but I'm trying. It was cool. I really enjoyed it. I want to show you a clip here. Before I start explaining what we're going to do today, what the contract looks like, I want to show you a clip. And this clip comes from the developers of Hitman themselves. This is a Game Maker's Toolkit interview where they basically ask them the question, how do you balance the really hard stuff? The stuff like suit only or like the really hard challenges. How do you balance that in Hitman?
We don't really have to do that much to actually make it work.
That's true.
I think no matter how hard we make this game, no matter how hard we make it, they will always find a way to beat it.
I remember thinking that in the beginning, it's like, this is impossible. There's no way you can do suit only on this. And then I remember Jakob just saying, no, don't worry.
I fucking love that quote because it represents Hitman so well. No matter how hard you make it, no matter which targets you pick, no matter what you do, Hitman players will find a way. They will find some cracked way to make the run possible. And I don't think any competition will show that better than this year's Mumbai. We worked our ass off to make this contract hard. And before I get into the stats and I start showing you around the map, I want you to say, statistically, this is the hardest contract we've ever done. And that means the average time, not just among all players, but even among the cracked players, is on average 1 minute slower than last year. This contract is just hard. Generally, everyone was slower. Like, people that submitted 2 years in a row were slow. It's just hard. We put them far apart. We made it complicated. They're in unique spots. It's hard. So, without further ado, let me take a second and show you around so you can understand who we're killing here. Who the hell are we killing? This is... Wait, I gotta open... A nice place in real life, though? Are you trying to cancel me for making Mumbai seem like a bad... I'm just saying Mumbai's a hard place to kill people, and not that it's... I have no problem with Mumbai normally. In the video game Hitman, it's very difficult to kill 5 targets that are spread across it. It's a difficult map to navigate. YTA. What map will next year's be? We never reveal the map early, bro. Otherwise, you could practice. Obviously, we'll never reveal the map early. However, well, I'll talk about it later. Okay, so let me show you around the map. First, we'll give you our patented high-level Atrioc technology hit map overview. Dun, 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 dun. This is Mumbai, an extremely expansive map in the world of Hitman. Massive, massive, massive map with distinct zones. Distinct zones that have unique disguises and guards and areas that you get seen and ways to navigate. It's very, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. And so I want to show you around in person. But there's 5 targets. There are 5 targets. Bum, 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 bum. Game modes, contracts. By the way, here's the visual of #1 trending. The #1 trending contract. Still #1 even after it's over. Even after all submissions are in. Here's our 5 targets. Okay? We'll go through them one by one in the game. Let's walk around. Didn't beat it? I did beat it, but not on... I didn't use his account. Because then everyone's going to fucking look at my time and then... okay. So, we have 5 targets, and we're going to fly around the beautiful map of Mumbai to show you what we're working with. From the Bollywood set, to the construction site, to the barge, to the beach, to the slums that have intricate little hallways and rooms you can navigate through, to the train yard with a train going through it, to, you know, the slumlord queen in here meeting guests. Look at this. Let's go all the way through here and through here. Just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of NPCs. There's sewers. There's a laundry. There's a lot, okay? Lot to navigate. And we have 5 targets scattered across this map to make them as difficult as possible. Our first target is this guy right here, which I'm calling the local. He's the local because his disguise is local security. Here's what he does. He sits his ass down on this blue barrel and doesn't move. This guy's the local. Occasionally, his friend will come up and chat to him for a bit. They don't even chat. They just stare. And then he leaves. This is the local. He doesn't work very hard. Everyone else is working on this construction site. He just sits here. Okay? Some people might see him, but sometimes he's alone. He just sits in this blue barrel. He never leaves. Just a chill dude in the construction site. His name's Tejas. Over here, we have all the way over here, up these stairs, past these 2 angry civilians and this guard, we have the thug. This guy is part of a local gang, and he basically harasses regular citizens for money. He is the thug. Got his gat on his shoulder, looks menacingly out over the beach, and again, generally stands here. Now, I want you to know, these 2 people are looking at him. They are seeing him. If you shoot him in the head, they'll see him. All right, now, keep going into the train yard, into this train, a single carriage right here. What do we see? Right here, leaning up against the cage, we have the servant. This guy has, I guess, a hard job, but it's generally he just sweeps the same spot. This guy just sweeps this floor and then hangs out by this cage while she polishes this monkey statue relentlessly. Now, it's worth noting that this guy was particularly chosen to, you know, we've seen last year's runs. We've seen Tupla. We've seen Johnny. We wanted to make it hard, not just for the regular runners, but for everybody. So this guy is inside a train with a steel roof. You cannot shoot through this roof. Inside another roof. Just to be clear, there are 2 solid steel roofs between this guy and the sky. That was a intentional choice. Not to mention, oh, sorry, I'm going through the floor. Not to mention, there's someone else in this train car with him, so he's not even alone. There is someone else in the train car with him. There are guards all around the train Again, this is Vanya Shah's, you know, secret palace area in the train yard. It's surrounded. There's NPCs all around the train. Okay, there's holes in the roof, but there's no hole in the roof that lines up with a hole in this train. There's also rails. There's actually, from most angles, there's a grate, and then a roof, and then another roof. Just to be clear. There's a moving train, by the way. That's our third target. Now our fourth target, once we go out of here and past all these NPCs and past these guards and past these two armed guards, is the wash, dry, and fold laundry. This is a slumlord laundromat where they work people, you know, 15-hour days cleaning laundry. And right next to them is what I'm calling the asshole guard, or the mean guard for YouTube, so I don't get demonetized. This is the asshole guard. He is dripped out head to toe in gold, and all he does is literally call these workers lazy. I mean, literally, if you walk near him, you can hear the audio dialogue. He'll call them lazy. He says, you need a new foreman that's going to work you harder. And these guys just work nonstop cleaning this laundry while he sits there on his fucking golden ass and watches. He is the asshole guard. He is target number 4. Obviously, this guy occasionally walks up and can look at him. These two people are cleaning. These guys are the guards at the entrance. Also worth noting, there are 2 guards up here smoking cigs and looking down on the whole laundromat. Difficult kill, to be sure. Finally, our number 5 target, our final target, is right over... Oh, actually, I can't find him. Do you know why I can't find him? Do you know why I won't be able to find him on foot? Because he is the Maelstrom. And he is a very unique target in Hitman. Let me show you. The Maelstrom... Again, we've seen the local. We've seen the thug. We've seen the servant. We've seen the mean guard. But somewhere in these slums is the Maelstrom. And he is a different spawn location based on your spawn. He looks different and has a different spawn location based on your spawn. There are 6 different possible places he can spawn. So depending on where you start, he'll start in a different spot somewhere in the slums. And his route, if you must know, his route takes him all over the slums. So he is constantly on a loop around the slums. So no matter where you start, he'll be in a different spot and always moving. So you have to figure out how to deal with this guy in a way that's different no matter where you start. He is uniquely difficult and one of the most interesting targets in all of Hitman. So we had to include him. Even though he's a main game target, he added such spice to this contract that made it so like where you started meant so much. Okay. He was recruited by the British to work as a spy. There's a line that says over there. All right. If you guys don't know, Maelstrom is like a whirlpool tornado in sailor lore. And that is what he's the Maelstrom. He is starting a revolutionary effort in Mumbai, and he is one of the coolest targets in Hitman, and so he is one of our targets in this contract. Those are our 5 targets. I can show you the, let me show you, one example place the Maelstrom is, right? We'll go Skywalk. Right here. This is the Maelstrom. The way you can find him is he's always got this this Jesus-looking guy next to him. This guy's the Maelstrom right here. Okay? And if you follow him, he goes all the way around the slums, just constant loop. So you can't like really plan for him. You have to be ready. You have to know his route. And he keeps moving. He stays fucking moving. So it's a hard contract, right? And again, on day 1, we got complaints. On day 1, we were already getting DMs of like, what the fuck is this? Like, what come on, dude. What the fuck is going on? But if you put enough incentive monetarily and maybe exposure. In front of people, they start grinding away at it. And people started chipping away, and every day we got better times and cooler solutions. So I'm just super proud we stuck it out and what we got. So now you know the targets. Let me introduce you, what we always do, to the spawn locations back here. We know our 5 targets. They're scattered all over the map. They're at opposite ends. Again, the distance between the servant and the local is the width of the entire map. You know, this is like the fastest route between them. it's crazy. And we do this to incentivize different starting locations. So let me just show you. Mumbai has more starting locations than any other map. There's 13. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Yeah, there's 13. Now, you'd think, correctly, that some of these have to be better than others. Some of these starting spots have to be better than others. You'd be right, okay? And you'd assume some of these are pretty bad. Like, some of these have to be absolute shit. You'd be sort of right. After this contract, with how much variety we got, every single one of these 13 times got what I would call a cracked time, which I'm defining. Well, I don't want to reveal it yet, but there's a certain threshold for like super cracked, and every single spawn got a cracked time. So I pushed the image down. Sorry, I gotta move it up slightly. How did I do that? How did I? Oh, I see. Wait. View fit on screen. There, I fixed it. Okay, so there's the spawns. Every single spawn got a crack time, which is just incredible. Despite all, like every one of these has either a different disguise, different nearby items, different targets it has advantage on. Just like, for example, just going to give you an example. If you were to start at, let's say, the barge or the photo shoot, you are very near the local, right? You're very near this. But you're very far from the servant. So you have to solve that problem. If you start in the train yard, you have the exact opposite problem. So each of these spawns has unique pluses and minuses, and people pushed every one of them to their fucking limit. It's fascinating. Now that gets me to my next thing, which is kind of a negative. Understand this. If we have 631 submissions and we want to show the best time or the close to best time from all of these spawns, and we can only show about 15 runs today, we basically have time for a great run from every spawn, a couple bonus runs, some creative runs, and that's it. So if you aren't one of the absolute elite runs from a spawn, you're not going to get shown, and that's just how it has to be. There's no other way to do it. Okay, we can't show 150 runs. It takes an hour plus to show all the runs we have now. We'll do maybe bonuses after, but like this is the runs. Okay. So now you guys know the 5 targets. You know how hard it is. You know all the locations. We are now able to jump into it. And I want to jump into it with a bang because I have one more quote from the Hitman developers. I have one more quote. It's this one from a no-clip documentary about Hitman.
Throw it. Okay, now sprint. Yes, you got it. They're all blind. Oh my God, Brad. Yes.
Oh man, I'm gonna make it. Oh, they're gonna shoot me.
Just get out.
It's a little early.
Oh,
This is the best game ever made.
they're walking the wrong way.
They're blind. They don't.
So yeah, I think it's cool to mix it up a little bit, try some new things, and I think players embrace it really well. Like, yeah, they're very creative. You can throw almost anything at them and they'll find a way to do it. So
They're very creative. And so unlike previous years, I'm going to start this competition reveal by showing you a creative run that made me laugh out loud. Usually I start with a regular time. I'm going to start with a creative run because we have 2 creative winners this year, and I want to show you the first one. And this comes from Software Ferret. I guess a pirate software fan. This is Software Ferret. Software Ferret, huge shout out to you, who did the following. Now, it's a 14-minute run. I can't show it all. But he called his run Trolley Problem. And what he did is ride in a clown suit on the train, then go around to every target on the map, knock them out without getting seen, and then one by one drag their bodies. This takes a while, so drag their bodies across the map. I'll just show you a little bit right here. Just, you get an idea. David Red Sox watched this entire thing, by the way. Also done on console. Not to, PC Master Race and everything, but like, all these runs are harder on console, and so I'm going to shout out a few specific console runners today who were a testament to how great you can be even on console. This guy dragged them all here. Again, one by one, downstairs. He had to clear out every single person on the map that was in the way so we could keep green guns. Knocked them out with crowbars. It's a pain in the ass. Finally gets every single target all the way here. Okay, all the way here. All 5 on the thing, and then as the train starts to near, he teabags in front of the camera and changes the train track, literally trolley probleming. He literally trolley problems. And that, you might have missed this. If you don't understand what's happening in Hitman, let me explain how insane this is. I thought it would have been a fun creative run. But again, we required even the creative runs to be green guns, silent assassin. And my thought was, wait a minute. When you do this train cinema scene, it kills a bunch of regular people. It kills a bunch of NPCs. It turns out that he positioned these 5 targets just far enough away from that cutscene that he could spam the exit button, and it appears for, I guess, a frame. I don't even see it, but it appears for a frame. And so right now he is exiting as this cutscene plays. He's out! Bro is fucking out! He got out. It doesn't count those as kills. It's a silent assassin, 5-star run. He killed all 5 targets, green guns. He escapes on the train. I mean, that is creative as all hell. And so we're gonna kick off with that run. It's not a speed run, but it's speed run its way to my heart. I was super impressed. Very, very creative, very, very clever. Software Ferret, you win our first creative prize. Cash headed your way. Trolley problem was brilliant. Okay, now we get to the actual speed runs, and it's difficult to find out where to start here because we have times ranging again all the way from 15 minutes down to our winner. I decided to start, to be fair, for all the ones we have to get to, at 3 minutes 10 seconds, which is incredibly fast. Compared to the average player, 3 minutes 10 seconds is incredibly fast, but we have a lot to get to today. So if you are slower than 3:10, I'm sorry, but we can't include you even in our 15. 3:10 is going to be considered our default good, fast, standard run that we're going to start comparing even the crack times to. And in that, I want to give it to Queen Liz. Queen Liz is we're going to show 15 runs today. This is our 15th run. From By the way, as we start showing off the best times from each spawn, I will remove them. I will remove them from this counter so we can narrow it down to find out what the answer was. Because again, this is a puzzle. At the end of the day, Hitman is a puzzle game. There are 5 targets. What is the fastest way to kill them? How do you do it without getting seen? How do you solve these problems? One of these is the answer. And to get down to that, we're gonna have to go through 600 amazing attempts to solve that with unique takes and strategies. First off, we're gonna start here on the barge. We're gonna start here on the barge with Queen Liz's 310 run. You can see it flashing. On the barge. The barge was one of the most popular starts. If you did this run, people love starting the barge because it's near this target and it's pretty near this target. So you can get 2 targets figured out. Okay? Good way to go. Let's show the barge. Okay. Queen Liz. Here it is. Barge start, 310. Can't see the targets? No. I don't. The targets clutter up the screen. You just have to know where they are. I mean, I can show you. You really want to fucking see the targets? I'll show you. But if you have them on screen, it's too cluttered. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can't see shit. All right, you understand? The barge is near these 2. Okay, you get it? We'll close the targets off. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, this is I don't show this. I'll show this. Okay. First run, barge. Sorry, getting to it. This is the barge from Queen Liz. Starts in the barge, immediately runs over to the local guard, local security. The local. I'm sorry, I was calling the local. Tranks the guy talking to him, hits his ass with a brick, grabs him, and dumps his ass in a bunch of wet cement. Terrible way to die. Terrible fucking way to die. He drowns in wet cement. Will never be found. Grabs the gun. Runs back across the barge. Oh, no cursing for the YouTube? Yeah, well, Quack can mute it. Or Zinjo. Okay. Runs over past the slums. Sees the Maelstrom walking. And this is pretty sick. Grabs a smuggled in gun. Look at the timing. Look at the timing. I just want to say this. This is a smuggle point. You can choose your smuggle points in that. Puts a gun here. By the exact time Queen Liz gets to the gun, the Maelstrom is walking past a scooter. Blam, blam. Scooter blows up. Accident kill. It just really well timed. If you're like a second later, he walks past that scooter. Okay? Then, the explosion of the scooter distracts everybody that is watching this guy. So they walk over to the scooter. Every run today is Silent Assassin. Not necessarily suit only, but every run today is Silent Assassin. They all get out green guns without kills being found, bodies being found. They all get out. It's all 5-star. We don't count any run that's not 5-star. Distracts this guy from the ground. And then as everyone down here is running away, knocks this guy out that could find the body. And shoots this guy in the head. Boom. Clean. 3 down. 3 down in 1:30. Now, got to keep running. Got to get to the servant. Picks up a shovel. Picks up a shovel. How do they open this door again? Oh, they brought a lockpick. Okay, they use one of their item slots on a lockpick. Item slots matter a lot. So then knocks the fuck out of this guy with a shovel. Steals his disguise so you can sneak into the train yard without being spotted. And walks into this cart with the shovel. Unlocks the door again. Just just concusses the woman cleaning this monkey and shoots the guy in the back of the head. Nobody will go into this train cart now, so it's free. Shoots the camera. 4 down. 1 left, the laundry target. People are panicking there, but they don't know what's going on. They don't find the bodies. Now, laundry target, I believe he can go into here because of the disguise he got. So he walks past the guard, tranks the guy that'll see his body, and then lethal syringe, poison kill, accident, right in the back. Nobody sees that happen. They're too focused on the laundry. That's 5 targets dead. Now you just have to get out to an exit. Now, what I want to say, this is where I should pause and explain something that's going to come up a lot. Notice how far that this runner had to go to get to an exit. Almost 30 seconds from the final kill to get to the exit. In Mumbai, the exits are generally terrible. They're all really far from the center of the map. They're like on the edges and they're hard to get to. There's faster exits, and we need to show this right now. We need to show this. There's faster exits that are unique to Mumbai that are like tuk-tuk taxis. They're cabs. Okay? But I'll show you one right now. Wait, oh, you gotta see my screen. Like this. This guy? You can exit the map with this guy, but you must be holding 2 coins. If you are not holding 2 coins to pay the guy, you cannot exit. Which means you either need to find 2 coins on the map or you can just smuggle them in. And that takes up an item slot. So if that guy wanted to get rid of his lockpick, he could have brought 2 coins. But otherwise, he can't use these tuk-tuk exits. They add a real unique complication. For example, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, right here, but they all cost 2 coins. So a lot of elite runners, as we go forward, have to find ways to pick up coins during their run so they can pay the cab man to get out of the level. Literally, that saves time. This is what the smartest players were doing, was using the coins. Okay, let's get back to the run. So anyway, that's this guy. This guy did not get coins, which is one of the reasons it was an over 3-minute run, because they had to run almost 30 seconds to get to this exit. But still, an incredible time from Queen Liz, aka Choke Artist 420. Thank you for the run. You are our default run. It was very good, very clean. You went target to target, had efficient kills, and it's a good baseline to compare everything else to. If you had to run slower than that, it's a great run to look at to see how you could optimize your time. Little things he did to speed up how efficient he was in each area. It was good. Okay? But we have to get much, much faster, much, much quicker. We are going to chop off 30 seconds instantly. For run number 14, we are going to the photo shoot spawn. This was, I believe, the least popular spawn. It was incredibly difficult. Very few people had any good times from the photo shoot. Photo shoot was very difficult. We are going to photo shoot. And if you did photo shoot, congrats to you, because it's fucking hard. Photo shoot spawn with a 2:44 time from Banana Cake. Let's see what Banana Cake did to make the photo shoot viable. 2 minutes, 44 seconds. We are now sub 3 minutes. Again, the photo shoot spawn starts on the 2nd floor, and this guy did not know that oil trick. So he has to get down a different way.
Is the fan good to go? I know they're still trying to find the right line.
Remove the barge from the map. That was not the fastest barge, so we haven't removed barge yet. When we do the fastest time, I'll remove it. Or close to fastest. Sometimes I pick one that was slightly cooler, that was 1 second slower, but like, whatever. It's like, if it's around the fastest, I remove it from the map. Okay, so, this guy, he uses one advantage of the photo shoot spawn, which is you can smuggle a sniper in nearby. So he grabs a sniper, and now he has to get out of this stupid tower. So he has to run all the way downstairs. Again, look how much time it is before he's even doing anything. That's how bad photo shoot is. Distracts some guards in the construction area. Jumps downstairs. He made the local walk over here. Sniper, blam, back of the head. Look at where his body falls. Behind this brick, so nobody over there sees him. Blam, his body flips over to here, lands right here, nobody sees it. Picks up his gun. Picks up this brick. He even, just to be sure, because sometimes the people up here will look out the window and see the dead body, he panics them so they run away. Then, at the exact same time, he flicks out his sniper and notice this sign, the Maelstrom walks under it on this route. From the photo shoot route at 49 seconds, the Maelstrom walks under this sign. So he flicks around, times it, the sign crushes him, accident kill. Then he knocks out that guy so he doesn't find the body. Aims an insanely ridiculous shot across the map. I believe this is to the hill guard. This is the guy on the hill. This is Thug. He triple shots an area that only the Thug can hear. Now, again, if you don't watch the previous ones, I understand, but guards like the Thug in Hitman, if they hear 3 shots, will haul ass to where the shots came from. So this guy shoots 3 shots that only that Thug hears. The Thug starts running to this spot, which has a tiny puddle of water that he puts a taser into. In the corner of the construction site, he puts a taser in the fucking... So already, you know what I'm saying? He's killed basically 3 targets without leaving the construction site. Electrifies the puddle. So that guy's gonna run all the way to that puddle and get shocked to death. Then he escapes the construction site and goes a route that most people don't take. Most people didn't run through this part of the map. He does, and it's a cool, unique way to run it. Again, one of the hard challenges, and a lot of people complain about this to me, and I'm like, well, deal with it, is that when you try to get around the map in Mumbai, there's so much crowd crush. If you bump into an NPC, you get slowed down. So being able to weave through the NPCs is actually really important, because if you bump a single one, it costs you time. It's like very hard to get through the map in general. There's so many NPCs. He ran all that way, by the way. He ran that 30 seconds over here to pick up a single coin. That's how important the coins are. He ran all the way over here to pick up a coin, steal a coin out of the shop, because he needs to get 2 coins.
He went to a show on Broadway. Got a picture of himself and the guy. He's a traveling salesman or something.
Okay. Then he weaves. I mean, it's part of his route. It's like passive, and then he goes through here, and now he's trying to get over to the laundry guard, the mean guard, the asshole guard. There's a small slit in this metal grating in the side of the laundry. He tosses a proximity taser through here. When a guard, like the evil bodyguard, like the mean bodyguard, picks up a taser, they get shot to death, accident kill. It only works on guards. I believe it also hits a puddle, so either way it would work, but... laundry guard dead. Then, he triple shots to panic all the guards here. They're now going to run to where he was. They're looking around panic. They're going to run this way. They're not caring about him. He walks right past them. Mud shots open the door. Fires 3 panic shots into the train car where the servant is. The servant is his last target. That makes both those, the workers in there panic. Walks into here. Steals the last coin from this homeless man's bed. Steals the second coin from this YTA, bro. Steals the second coin from this guy's bed. Now he has 2 coins. Then, right as he walks out of here, this panicking guy runs out the back of the train alone. Boom, dead. Boom, dead. All 5 targets dead, and he has 2 coins in his pocket. So when he jumps off this train, he doesn't have to run all the way to the exit. He can walk right here to a nearby tuk-tuk, pay him 2 coins, and get out. Crazy, sick run to make the photo shoot viable. Really cool run from Creator 66. They're called autos in India, or you can call them autos, whatever, taxi, whatever, taxi. Cracked run, 2 runs down, 13 to go. We are going to chop another 30 seconds off of that. We have a lot to go. That means in our first 2 runs, we're down a minute. This run is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. From Clerica Raptor X. Clerica Raptor X. Let's go back to our hit map. This is from, we're now getting into some really cracked runs. Here's what, I'll tell you this. Obviously, the vast majority of runs were above 5 minutes. Of the ones that were below that, most were between 2 and 5 minutes, which is like the sweet spot for a good speed run. If you made it under 2 minutes, I considered you an elite runner. For most of this week of competition, a lot of these starts did not have a sub 2 minute time. So I put out an alert around about 4 days into the competition. I put out an alert in the Hitman Discord, and I said, hey, look, there are about 7 starts with no sub 2 minute time. If anybody does those times, they could win money. And then we started to see some crazy shit from really underrepresented starts. So we ended up getting every single spawn under 2 minutes, which is pretty insane. But for this one, we're at 2 minutes and 12 seconds from the laundry. Up here, this is the laundry. Right here. Top of the map. Now, the unique thing about the laundry start, can I just show you? I want you guys to see this because we're doing this, you know, this won't make it to the video, but this is really funny to me. The laundry start is terrible. And I'll show you why. Because if you start the game, you're a worker on the laundromat, you're cleaning laundry. If you cut the cutscene and leave, this guy sees you instantly. If you start the game, you are instantly spotted. Which means every single time, you have to wait for the full cutscene and then wait longer for the guard to walk away. You start at like a 4-second deficit every time. You have to wait for the full cutscene and then wait longer. Watch, I'll do that. I'll show it. Like he has to leave. So I'm waiting. Now I can go. Now I drop my... Look at this. It's 10 seconds before I'm moving, dude. Obviously, they've optimized it. The laundry start people were determined to make this work. I will also say, my start, maybe I'll show my run eventually. My run was from the laundry because I thought it was so funny. The start was so bad that this is where I spent most of my time. I spent my time working the laundry. But I want to say, it's terrible. It's an awful spawn because of that reason. So, here's what I want to show you is the 2 minutes, 12 second time from the laundry. From Clerica Raptor X. Here it is. Okay. Here we go. 2 minutes, 12. Restart mission. Here we go. Raptor X. Waits the full cutscene, as you are required to do. Waits for, I believe, 2 slaps of the laundry. Puts it down. Starts moving at 7 seconds.
Where did you leave the costume at the power?
In a speed run.
Find it anyway. Oh, I took care of it already.
But that's pretty cracked. That's pretty cracked. And that's going to come up more often. So I need to show you how insane that shot is and how it actually works. So I recorded a video from when, I'll just let you know I did something similar. So Here's the video. This is from my personal recordings. I think I had the Tarzan soundtrack playing. I did. I was listening to Phil Collins' Tarzan soundtrack while I recorded. Let me just show you how insane this is. So remember how I said this is an asshole guard? Well, it turns out if he dies in such a way that the two guards upstairs happen to not be looking, like if they just don't see him and he falls in just this way, the two guards up front won't see him, and these two guys he's been berating this whole time just won't turn around and look at him. Look, these guards don't see him. And these two guys just keep working. He is dead in a pool of his own blood right behind him, and they will not turn around from their work. They're probably happy just to not be yelled at. So this asshole guard can theoretically die from a headshot right here. Did not know this going in, but it actually is incredibly a time unlock. Who's lazy now? So anyway, I think that had to be shown because it's like impossible to understand until you see how they just don't turn around. Okay, back to this run. So he shot the guy dead instantly. The laundry guard's already dead. That's a hard target. Now he's choosing to go for the servant, number 2.
Hey, hello there.
Now that's the second thing. When you get to these cracked runs, they started figuring out really where are the blind spots. Now look at this guy. He walks up. And when this guy lifts his head up from his sweeping job, if you shoot him in the head, this woman will not stop polishing this monkey. Oh, you can't see her. My face is covering. I want you guys to see this. This woman in the window, and by the way, that's not a euphemism. She's polishing an actual monkey statue. There's literally a statue of a monkey that she's polishing, okay? Not a euphemism. She's polishing that monkey for like 2 minutes. It turns out once she starts polishing, she walks past him before that at around 30 seconds. But if you kill this guy after 30 seconds, but before like 3 minutes, she just won't see him again. She focuses on it and then she comes back. This is what the really great runners are doing. They really studied the routes. They found the blind spots. So he could just walk by and shoot that guy in the head. Then he goes through here, doesn't steal the poor person's coin, but grabs the propane tank. Opens the train, unlocks the door. Did not steal, which means he's not going for a tuk-tuk exit. He doesn't have any coins.
But that is my home. You can't do this.
Tosses the propane ahead of himself. Takes out his gun. Triple shots. That triple shot can only be heard by the thug. The thug is now going to run down the stairs around over here to this propane tank, which is in an isolated area, and he puts a proximity taser down. When he gets to the taser sets off a spark. The spark sets off the propane. Accident kill. It's 4 targets essentially dead. Or 3 targets dead, I'm sorry. He's going to explode any second now.
Greetings, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Smuggled in 3 coins. He used one of his smuggle spots, not for a sniper, not for a tranquilizer, not for a gun, but for 3 basic coins. That's why he didn't have to steal. Because he wants coins. That's how important the coins are that he used one of his slots. Okay? Oh, it wasn't even a proximity. He actually just he timed it. He timed the bomb for when the guy was there. That was actually pretty sick. It wasn't even proximity. So he detonates the bomb, explodes the thug, and perfectly times it for when this guy hears the explosion. And if he's standing right here when he hears the explosion, he runs this direction. So he goes, oh, what the hell? And starts running away. Look at the timing on that. He shoots this first. There's a time delay when you shoot this. He shoots this first. It explodes after like 3 seconds. He times this guy running. That's going to pass it right when this. Boom! I mean, that's cracked. Now only one target is remaining. One target's remaining. Now again, the local, Tejas here, he has different cycles. Sometimes he's talking to that guy, and sometimes he's alone on the barrel. Remember the guy in the barrel? Sometimes the guy's talking to him, sometimes he's not. Right now, the guy is talking to him. How does he get the guy talking to him to go away? Well, you could shoot that. Tejas? Is it Tejas? Okay, I'll say Tejas. Sorry. So he shoots the crane. The entire thing falls, explodes, and this guy right here is going to turn around to look at it. That's when he shoots his buddy in the back of the head. Now, that guy will turn around, but he's right next to the exit. He has the coins.
Going somewhere, sir. You need a taxi?
Boom! He's out. He's out, dude. Yeah, straight out of James Bond. 212 from the laundry start. Incredible run from Raptor X. Really, really sick stuff. But we're not in our top 10 yet. But we are now officially under 2 minutes. We are now in the elite runs at run number 12. This is Hagru, and we are now going to be able to start eliminating a spawn. For the first time, we are going to eliminate a spawn. Wait, I think I can also eliminate laundry. Yes, I can eliminate laundry as well. That was fast enough that I'm going to call it a laundry elimination. There's a slightly faster laundry I can show you afterwards, but essentially, that was a cracked laundry, so I'm going to show it. So we're going to eliminate 2 spawns right now. Laundry is not the solution to this contract. Laundry is not the answer. Eliminated. Additionally, which is the next one? What did I say? I just said train. What did I just say? Taxi. Taxi is not the answer. The next one I'm going to show you is taxi. Now, let me explain. Everyone could tell very soon that taxi was a terrible spawn. Taxi is so far from these 2 targets, and it's just worse than Barge or just worse than Charles or Main Street. Like, it's just not good. Like, you just have to run. You lose so much time just getting to the other spawns. To get a sub 2 minute from Taxi is uniquely impressive. And I'm going to draw the route after we do it. I just want to show you how much ground he has to cover. So this is Hagru's sub 2 minute taxi spawn. I believe the only person to get sub 2 minute from taxi, and our first winner of the fastest possible time from the spawn. This guy's gonna win $50 for underrepresented start. This is Taxi Hagru eliminated. Let's see, Taxi Hagru. Okay. Oh, you can't see my cursor? That's lame. Okay. Here it is. Hagru, taxi. So he starts out and he hops this wall. By the way, he does the whole thing in boxers. Extra cool for Hagru, I guess. Takes out a proximity taser. Tosses that taser into a puddle. The local guard is going to walk over to that puddle and die. Very simple. That's one advantage of taxis. You can knock that one out real quick. That's the only advantage he got from his... We're 30 seconds in. He got a kind of quick local guard kill, and he stole a hammer. That's it. The fact that he made this work, that he kills these 5 in the next minute 30 is crazy. He really... Taxi's such a nerf that he... so he's got a hammer.
Hey,
He grabs a car battery. Again, his route takes him past the car battery. So now he picks up a car battery.
Where are we heading?
Tejas gets shocked. Local gets shocked. Walks up the route into the skywalk.
I wish you would stop talking about the maelstrom like that. All the
I hate that. That dialogue I've heard so many times. Walks over here, holding a car battery again.
Another one of Vanya's shots.
Just a 6'6", shirtless, boxers wearing white guy holding a car battery running through the streets of Mumbai. Nothing to see here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Stops right here. Just stops on a dime. Stops on a dime next to these tires, turns, aims, tosses a car battery without seeing where he's throwing it. That car battery lands in a puddle the Maelstrom is currently walking through. If he had been 1 second later, the Maelstrom passes it. The car battery lands, it's a flick, a car battery flick from the second floor onto the first floor. That's so cracked. He gets shot to death while he's walking. Then drops his briefcase, pulls out a sniper, shoots that sign, causes everyone to look that way. Distraction shots. That shot makes the servant walk all the way to the front of the train car, away from the girl polishing the monkey. Again, not a euphemism. Dead!
No, he has a reason.
That other shot makes this laundry guy walk away from the workers and away from the guards that are upstairs that could see him. Dead! 2 quick sniper kills. Walks just behind that guard, nobody sees him. Shoots all the way down this hallway of guards to distract the thug. Then that hammer from earlier, it comes in handy. Wait, never mind, no it doesn't. Kills the thug that was distracted upstairs. Walks down the stairs.
Listen.
Ah, barely avoids getting seen. And he has 2 coins. 1 minute, 58 seconds. Barely under 2. Every step of that had to be perfect to get there all the way across and down. Again, I want to draw real quick what he did. Because that's one of the longest routes that still made it under sub 2. And that's how hard taxi is. Oh, you guys can't see the taxi because of my face in the way. But taxi's here. Okay. So what he does, let me show it on here. There, it's easier. No, wait. No! Fuck me, no! Okay, here it is. Like this. We'll draw it with purple. He starts here, goes over this wall, goes around this, goes over here, goes through this, goes up here, goes around here, over here, up the hill, over here, down, around, into the exit. It's a fucking cross map. You can't see. You can watch the purple line, right? You can see what's going on. So to get that under 2 minutes with that much walking is cracked. It's cracked. It's cardio. It's a cardio run. It's hard to see. Well, fucking deal with it. I'll make it slightly bigger if you really want to. There. Do you see this? Is that better? Is that better? Can you see that better? Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. But anyway, taxi has now been eliminated. Taxi is gone. We have less starts remaining. Our next run, which is run number 11, comes from the boat spawn. The boat is still available. This is not the best boat time, so this will not remove the boat. The boat could still be in contention. However, I had to include this one because they were the only, not the only person, but one of the only fast times that did this, and it kind of blew my mind. Okay. So this is the 149. We are now under 150. We are cutting off again another 20 seconds. We are 149 boat start from, what's his name? Bono. From Bono. Maybe from U2. And just to be clear, sorry, I just wanted everyone to know what we're looking at. This is the boat start at the bottom. The boat. Very bottom of the map. Okay. Starts at the boat. Really simple, really clean, beautiful precision. Shoots a gunshot here to make all of these civilians and this guard look towards the gunshot. Then shoots this guy in the head. The way he falls is so flat that when they look back towards him, they don't see him. Up the angle of the stairs, they don't see him. This kill costs so many people so much trouble. It turns out that if you just die in that right way, the people next to him won't see him. Takes out a sniper. Shoots a spot that's isolated in the construction area. Makes the local run that way. Then, obviously, you knew we were going to see this today, but this one was particularly funny to me. Takes out a violin. Takes out a violin. Takes out a breaching charge. Okay, remember, we're only at run 10 here. Number 10 out of... Now, we planned for this. Again, when David Red Sox and I worked on this contract, one thing I kept bringing up was the fact that, you know, people have seen Tupla. They're going to try that shit again, bro. So, again, we have that target in the other place. We have different countermeasures. However, there's one thing that I truly didn't understand about Mumbai, which is that unlike Tupla, where you fly into the sky and you're constantly falling, on Mumbai, hold. There's a giant cross-map superhighway that you can't, that is inaccessible. There is a giant, let's go back to the map real quick. There is a giant highway that goes above the entire map that, again, people cannot get on normally. But it is walkable. It is it has collision. So he, right here, boosts his way onto this giant superhighway through the middle of the map. However, the walls of the highway don't have collision, so we can shoot through them. So, he snipes the local. Then he walks over to the edge of the highway and snipes this flag. This is fucking genius, because this flag kicks off the Maelstrom's main game storyline. If you shoot this button to raise the flag, it starts the Maelstrom's quest, and he changes his route. So now, he's walking towards the flag. This runner figured out where he would be when he shot the flag and where the flag was and where he's going to be on the way. So he jumps off the highway. Now again, from a Tupla level vantage point, you could not shoot this guy. But if you walk along a highway, then jump down onto a roof through two windows, then all of a sudden, you can find an angle that just might pull.
So, he's just hiding in there now?
Laundry shot.
He refused to come down.
Boom! That just might pull the servant over to the edge of the train car and kill him.
We go looking for him. Sure,
Now, look at this. Look at this. He's fucking running. Dude is hauling ass to get to the sign. Tell me, get to the flag.
He told us to say he was out of town, but I'm not sure if I bought it.
That was the only person to do that. I did not see anyone else in the hundreds of one I watched set up to figure out his route, create a new route with the sign thing. He's walking there, be ready to hit that. I mean, that he was the only person to kill him with that sign that I saw. Maybe a couple people did, but like out of 600, it was probably 2 or 3. And I think I only saw 1. That was really cracked. Then, of course, gets the laundry kill. Walks down here. And this is going to be important, so I'm going to talk about it more later. There are 2 coins that are sitting on this desk. This is going to be really important later. There's not just 1 coin here, there's 2, which is pretty powerful. It's going to turn out it's pretty powerful. So he steals 2 coins, walks down, and can get to the tuk-tuk without having to use an item slot. So his route going past those 2 coins is pretty fucking important. Bam. Cracked run, really cool use of the of the highway overpass that again very few people used to get a 149 from the boat. But that isn't even the fastest boat time, and certainly is not on our top 10 or anything. that's just a sick run. That's not making it any top list. You actually win no money from that. I just wanted to show off how cool that was. Now we are on run number 10. We're in the top 10 run. A top 10 that I'm going to show today. Run number 10. This is the fastest start from the train. If any of you use the train, I'm sorry. The train was not the solution. This is the train over here. We are now cutting out the train in the bottom left of the map. This guy wins for train. Train start right here. Boom, 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 boom. Choo choo. This guy wins for train. And he did it by getting a 145. 145. He shaved off 5 seconds from that boat start we just saw. And again, entirely different start, entirely different strat. Let's watch the world's best train start from Haborpo. If you're going to be a fucking sick hitman like this, have a cooler name. Haborpo? How do I... From Envato. Dude, I stole this. I yoinked this background image. They had a download preview version, and I was like, why pay for the full version if I'm going to cover the middle of the map with... Do you know what I'm saying? Why do I care if it has the Envato tag if I'm going to cover it with this? So I just yoinked Envato, yoinked. Saved the money. That's called being efficient. And I can use that money to give to people that do sick train starts like this from Haborpo. Let's see what you got. Restart run. Haborpo starts the train, which is kind of close to the servant, but not so close to anything else. Pretty tough start, all things considered. It's a cool way to enter. You ride it on the train. It's pretty cool. Rides it on the train. Smuggles in 3 coins. Again, coins are very important. But he's got them figured out already. Hops down. Takes out a pistol. And shoots this right here. Now, some of you in chat might have done... I'm not going to show this today because nobody else does it, but it was a cool way of killing. If you put a propane right next to this, eventually that guy will come out here, kick this generator, start it, and it sends out sparks that blow up the propane. It's actually badass. Some people do it. He's not doing this, but like some people did that, and I thought it was pretty cool. So if you figured that out, good for you. It was a cool way of killing. It's not shown in any of our runs today, but it was pretty sick. He just shoots him in the head because he got there early enough in the cycle that she was close to the generator, so she goes out to fix it, and he just shoots him in the head. So there's nobody else in the room. Okay. Now, he only needs 2 coins. So, like, you know, using all parts of the buffalo here, he has an extra coin, and he needs to get past these 2 guards that'll see him. So he tosses a coin, flick, and just barely skids past them, which is pretty sick. Like, he only needed 2, so he used all of his items very well. By the way, it's so fucked, dude. The laundry target ended up being actually pretty fucking free for these cracked runners if they could just get to a spot where no one sees them and perfectly headshot. Now, if you miss that headshot, it's instantly over because everybody looks. You can't even miss it and then get it. You have to get it first try every time. But like once you snipe him and he falls in that spot, they just don't see his body. They just don't see his body. There's always people in there, but they don't see it. Yeah, NA aim cannot apply. Body shots that guy. Now again, same thing as before. If you body shot a guard and he can't see you do it, he just gets enraged and runs to where you are. He doesn't, he'll just run right past you, so.
Let him get away. I hear you. I can't see him. I can't see him.
Second thing, this guy's doing, now he's doing some advanced AI trickery. If these guys see some other guard that's on an enraged mission, they will go join him. So look, he's about to get seen. Wait, sorry, right here. He's about to get seen.
I can't see him.
Right here.
I can't see him.
But then they see that guard and they start running towards him. So the anger is contagious and he gets past these 3 guards. Body shot.
He got me.
This guy's like, what the?
Can anyone see him?
It's just so funny. I think I lost him.
Fuck, I lost him. Can anyone see him?
This palm tree was a popular kill. If you shoot this palm tree, this guy will only hear it and walk all the way upstairs and stand in these convenient tall bushes and investigate. Now, if you die in tall bushes, nobody finds your body. So what he does is toss a explosive duck into the bushes. I think he just drops it. But
Noise is coming from somewhere around here.
it also conveniently makes this guy turn left so he can walk down the stairs without being seen.
Better go and see what's up.
Ridiculous! I have business on the hill. There's no way for me to go around.
Listen, I'm telling you the truth here. Maelstrom left Mumbai because he was recruited by the British.
Watch out. Almost get seen. Almost get seen. Almost get seen. Blows up the bomb. Now, here's what's fucked. He missed that shot, so he's not as European as I thought. But here's what's fucked. It turns out that there are specific 20 to 30 second gaps, maybe like 20, 25 second gaps, where this guy has nobody looking at him. Now, the guy will come and talk to him, but there's gaps where that doesn't happen, and you can just walk your ass up and shoot him in the head on that barrel. He's just alone. He shoots him in the head. Now, here's what's fucking crazy. He was the only person to do this. That bomb that killed that guy upstairs in the tall grass made this guy panic. And when he panics, he runs past that scooter and then out here alone. There's nobody here at this exact point. So he just turns around, boom, moving headshot, and gets the exit. 145. 145, very cracked, very, very cracked. Fastest train spawn. Big win, but train is now removed from contention. To get 3 seconds faster, we have to go to the slums. Slums are now removed from contention. Let's pull up the slums. Slums right here. Slums. Oh, I'm sorry. They're called... Oh, they are called slums, right? What did I call them? Yeah, slums right here. Boom, slums. The slums are right in the middle of the map, so they could be pretty good, but getting around the slums is pretty hard. This is Juanito, I think our first return winner. Now, Juanito didn't win first place, but he has won prizes before. Juanito is back with the world's fastest slum start. The only person to get under 2 minutes with slums, I believe, and at least the fastest. So 143 with slums with an entirely unique route. Let's show Juanito. He calls it the tender food vendor. And I do want to say something. I'll do a quick special honorable mention. Quick special honorable mention. Really quick special honorable mention Do I have this? Okay, I might not have it. I might not have it on me. But there was one guy who... yeah, I'll have to find it for the video. I'm sorry. I don't have it. But I'll tell you what happened. One guy is the food vendor. Juanito's in chat. Everyone say hi to Juanito Hidalgo in chat. One guy is, you start as a chai tea salesman or whatever, as the food vendor. And he waits here at the start for a good 30 seconds until the maelstrom comes by. He poisons the food and then he gives it to him. Chai means tea. I understand that. Okay, chai. Just a chai salesman then. He poisons the tea and he gives it to him. Which was really an incredibly unique start. Nobody else did this poison kill because it's so slow, but I respected it. I respected the hell out of spending 30 seconds waiting here. You just worked a job. However, Juanito does not do that because he is trying to speedrun here. He's trying to get a world record from the slums. So he starts out and immediately exits. And it turns out you don't have to wait 30 seconds for the maelstrom to walk over and drink your tea, because you can shoot this sign. If you do it by 6 seconds, it just kills him instantly. It turns out the one sick advantage of this spawn is if you click out your cutscene instantly and walk up here and shoot this sign, that's where he spawns. That's where the maelstrom spawns. Boom, dead. Sniped. Then, also the only person to do this kill, he shoots 3 triple shots, or sorry, not 9 shots, 3 shots, over at the local over here, who's now gonna run this way. That takes him past this fucking part of the map explosive barrel.
Somebody help me.
This big pile of rusty explosive barrels gets past. So he shoots it once to make it start leaking and puts a prox taser on it. Nobody else did that. That's another sick kill from Juanito. So now the guy is gonna run past it over to that and blow up on the super smart. Another accident kill. Okay, now he has to run. He has to run through quite a bit of distance here to get to the laundry, I believe. He's going to next. Yeah, then, okay, does the classic taser through the slat. Starts the taser. That's 3 dead. And then, dude, I don't know about this fucking angle. There's an angle right here where nobody sees you shoot and you can kill the guy leaning against the monkey. That's crazy. And the way his body falls, the woman cleaning doesn't see him. Clean as fuck. 3 dead in a minute. There's a guy not literally seeing him, so I have to explain. I guess I can explain this. Some of these NPCs on really big maps like this are fake. There's like a lot of real NPCs scattered in between the fake ones, but some of them are fake because if they all had working AI, it would break your computer. So they put fake NPCs in there that just kind of mill about, but don't have actually AI. They don't like notice things. And so the guy that's looking at him on the left is fake. Like this guy's real, this guy's real, this guy's real, but like these guys are fake and they don't see him. Yeah, they can panic, but they don't spot you. Miami had it as well. People use this on Miami. We showed this in the last contract. So that guy died from the taser. He's running. He's killed, I believe, 3 so far. No, 4. He only has 1 left, the thug. And this is pretty cool. He blows up the scooter. Everybody panics. And while they're all looking towards this, everybody's running towards the scooter. The civilians run away. The guards run towards. The guard in front is running towards. He just pops a guy in the head. Escapes on the boat. And this is the first time the boat felt like a fast exit to me. Like, the boat was not out of the way at all. He routed it so well. He just ended up at the boat when he needed to be. It wasn't out of the way. Very clean. Juanito, the tender food vendor, great run. Let's keep it going. Let's keep chopping down time. We have a lot of run to get to. We are now going to show you the best world record hill start, which is faster than that. Again, eliminating one more answer here, the hill. Eliminating the hill, right here. Now you'd think the hill would be pretty damn good because it starts near the thug. We'll see how that advantage comes into play. This is the best hill spawn in the world, or close to the best, from that tower. The hill tricked me. You got to run. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought the hill would be the best spawn, especially early on. I heard a lot of people experimenting with the hill, but there's just certain flaws with it. Anyway, here's the hill spawn. Waits the full cutscene. 47 dripped out with the fucking bandana and the gang member outfit. Shoots the flag. Also did a flag lure, but for it with an entirely different setup. Shoots the flag. That's an advantage of the hill spawn. Smuggles in a sniper. Goes up here. This is actually time lost. Not to knock him. I saw a few people do this. You can actually shoot this ladder to make it fall faster. Just some people did this. This guy didn't. It's a half-second time lost. People did shoot it. Shooting it was pretty sick. I'm not sure if we have a shooting run in this top 10, but like micro mistake. Okay. Wow, I forgot this one, I think. He ran this direction? Where the hell is he going? Oh, yeah, it's this run! Okay, I was like, why do we include this run again? Okay, this is what it takes to get a top time from the hill, bro. This is what it takes. Again, a violin. Again, a breaching charge, of course. However, he is also not doing what Tupla did. He's not going to the sky. He is going to something I didn't know about. Always finding new shit. He is going to... You think he's sitting on that railway? He's not. It turns out, that train... Remember the train the guy did the trolley problem with? In the game's mind, that train is always running, and it is a fixed collision box. He is standing on a train that isn't there yet. He is standing on top of a train that is not there yet. It ties off a giant invisible square. Okay? And he gets that angle. Well, I'm going to show you. He's actually walking on this right now, but then he goes on the train. Laundry angle. Again, these are angles that shouldn't be possible, and they're ones no one else had. 2 shots. Okay. There he is. Now he's in the train. He's on the train. How did he find out about this? I don't know. How did he boost onto the train? Gets the laundry kill. He just dude, he's so far out of bounds, it's crazy. Which allows him to get all the way over here. He shoots through the window, through the other window, onto a spot where he lures the local guard. Now the maelstrom is at the flag. The flag he shot at the beginning, now the maelstrom is there. He's standing at the flag. I don't even... He lured the train guy as he turns. Boom! I mean, again, just to be clear, what he shot was the generator. He shot the generator, made the servant walk outside, and as he was trying to fix the generator, shot him in the head. He also did it through the corrugated metal. You can't shoot through solid steel, but you can shoot through the corrugated weak metal, and he does that. So again, set up this crazy angle. Then, wait, rewind, sorry. Then, through the double window of this car, shoots Tejas, the local. Then, runs along the train as it arrives, gets the final kill, jumps off of the moving train, and escapes on the train. Like one of the only train exits. That's a fucking sick run. I don't believe anyone else did that. Again, for some people, they don't love seeing boosts, but when you've seen so many things in Hitman, seeing something new is so awesome. And I had no idea about the train being something you run on and figuring this out and finding these angles. Again, these are angles that no one else has ever done. It's really cool. I think seeing new boosts for new angles is so sick, especially on a map like Mumbai that has so many unique things you can get to that no one's gotten to before. So, gets that kill. Pretty awesome. And world's best hill start. Congratulations. I give him a prize, cash prize. Now, we are going to knock 6 seconds off of that from, again, an entirely different spawn. I wonder if you can guess it. It is, of course, the Metal Forge. But this spawn is not eliminated. I repeat, not eliminated. This run is, again, just sick. This run is just sick sick enough that we have to show it, but this is not the world's best Metal Forge spawn. The Metal Forge, right in the middle of the map. This is from Roke 35. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. We have to skip this one. I'm sorry. This is from our first draft. No, we have to skip. I'm so sorry, Roke 35. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have to cut that out. Roke 35, I appreciate it, but it was unfair because it kind of spoils a kill from somebody else's run. That's the best time that we have to show. I'm sorry, Roke. I don't appreciate it. However, what's funny is at the exact same time, we are showing after. We'll show it after. I'll show it after. It's a cool run. Roke 35 will show it after. But I have to show it. Instead of showing the Metal Forge, I'm sorry, the Metal Forge still has much more to show. We are going to show you the world's best time from, drumroll please. Please, I'm sorry. Drumroll please. This is now eliminating another start from the Chawls. The Chawls are now eliminated. Let's see what the world's best Chawls time was from. R. Casti. I love this run. Okay. Let's see. This is R. Casti. Okay, here it is. R. Casti. R. Casti from the Chawls. Again, I tried the Chawls first. The Chawls is fucking hard, bro. You start in an apartment on the second floor of this thing. If you want to get out, you have to go all the way down. You're not really near anyone. I didn't get it. Seeing this run really blew my mind. This is like a really incredible run. A lot of people tried the Chawls. Most Chawls runs were slow. There wasn't a lot of submissions for this, and most of them were slow. This run to get a 132 is so cracked. R. Casti in chat, good to see you. He wakes up doing the villain pose in a chair, and he's using one of the sickest skins in Hitman, the Agent 47, the Codename 47 original Polygon skin. Just wakes up smoking and thinking, okay? Grabs a sniper, walks outside, sniper out. Triple shot to Tejas. That guy's gonna run all the way to this apartment. He leaves a bomb in here. Not a proximity bomb, a remote detonating bomb. This is because R. Casti in chat can tell you he tried proximity bomb and it kept blowing up too late and knocking this guy out the window. So he has to put it in a certain spot and time the explosion. The body would fly out the window and get discovered. So he couldn't do proximity. Then he walks over here and found this angle. Dude, I don't know how he found this. This is so annoying to me because I tried this spawn. If you tuck yourself into this corner behind this flower pot, take out your pistol, and aim through the flowers, You can hit the laundry guy in the head and no one finds him. Again, I probably stood in this balcony. It's like, you can't hit it. You can't hit it. There's an actual angle here. It goes through that fucking slat. Boom, hits that guy. Sniper. Then, with the sniper, you can also hit the train guy. You can also hit the servant. You can hit the servant in a way where the girl in there doesn't find him. So he's got 2 kills from the Charles balcony corner, and the third guy's running up here with a bomb. Laundry guy's getting destroyed these runs. Yeah, exactly. Laundry guy, nobody checks on him. He has no friends. That's what you get for being a mean guard. He also drops his sniper. Doesn't need it anymore. Picks up a car battery. Right as the Maelstrom walks by this area, again, this guy's kind of a random start spawn. He happens to be here as you get down. Catches him in a puddle, I believe. Why is he not dead? Oh, they got him. Okay, I was like, wait. He must have been shocking to death forever. Catches him in a puddle. All right. 3 dead. 4 dead, really, because the 4th guy's going to the bomb. Gets outside. Checks his map. Again, he's constantly checking his map to see when Tejas gets to the bomb. It's not a proximity bomb, it's a remote bomb, so he has to time it. So he's checking the map to see where this guy is on his route. Blows it up. Timed perfectly. Grabs a... I don't know if anyone else used this. This is the new item, the holiday Easter egg. This is a non-lethal knockout bomb. Checking map does not add time. No. Locks on... Look, locks onto this woman's head, which is great, because everyone hates this woman because she constantly said, this is ridiculous. Locks onto the head. That knockout bomb knocks out all 3 of them non-lethally. And then... boom! Headshot. Nobody finds it. They're all knocked out. Boat exit again. She had business on the hill and she's finally dead. Fastest time from the Charles. Great job. Great work. I really love that run. It used a lot of unique things that I didn't see anybody else use in hundreds of runs. But the Charles is now eliminated, and now we are in the real end game, because we are now sub 1 minute 30. This is a very elite class of runners. Almost nobody did this at this point. We are now sub 90 seconds. And we get, I think you're in chat, to Peter Dutton MP. Peter Dutton, are you in chat? Peter Dutton submitted a run, I don't know, 8 times. He submitted a run and then said, wait, I've done it better. Submitted it again. Then said it again, then again, then again, then again, then again. I don't know if Peter Dutton's a real person, but Peter Dutton is in chat. Good to see you. He kept grind setting it over the whole week of the contest. Like on day 2, he was like, I'm done. And then he's like, day 3, I got a better one, better one, better one. And he ended up, he wasn't the fastest when he started, but he ended up being the world's fastest time from the boat start here at the bottom. And I did not think the boat had much potential. What he did is incredible. That's dedication. And I want to show you guys what Peter Dutton shaved his run down into. Let's show you the boat. It's different than everybody else's. It's different than pretty much everybody else's in the whole submission. He is the boat goat. And I have to get a song ready here. I'm sorry. I have to get a song ready. Okay, perfect. Don't play yet? Okay, great. This clip is being played in Aussie Parliament. Okay. Okay. This is the very best boat start. From Peter Dutton. Now remember, again, I have to keep reminding, we've already seen some cool boosts, right? But I've told you, we did design it with boosts in mind. We wanted to make sure that, like, the angles were not free from above. Like, you couldn't just fly up and kill these people and then get out, like Tupla style. Because we've seen that before, all right? So you'd have to have something unique about it. Well, this guy doesn't boost at all. Starts out, takes a sniper out, angles that guy upstairs, makes the local move this way, almost gets seen by the fisherman. Again, this one's pretty easy from where he starts. Just lures that guy to an isolated spot, kills him. No problem. This guy got lured upstairs to the palm tree. Gets him around the corner. Kills him. Then he sits his clown ass down against this crate and decides, I'm not gonna boost. I'm gonna glitch outside the bounds of the beach and go. Now, we thought about boost from above, but we never thought about boost from below. We did not think you could go below the map. He goes under the fucking sea. Peter Dutton goes down the beachhead and finds, I mean, the amount of time it took him all week to find perfect lure shots where you can't see anything. There's no textures. You can't see anything. He shoots through the floor at Sparks, like, he doesn't know what he's looking at. Well, I don't know what I'm looking at. What is he shooting at? I don't know. But he lined all his stuff up to get everybody isolated. This is the servant. What is this shot? I don't know. He told me, I asked him about it, or he put in an explanation. This shot right here is fucking near impossible, and you can only get the angle. I'm trying to line it up, sorry. This guy walks over here, then turns a little bit. He like sways a little bit, and when his shoulder is in this exact pixel, you can hit it. And like if you try to aim at his head, it won't work. If you aim here, it won't work. Everything else is metal. There's one pixel for his shoulder. Let's just like show it again. Look at the sway of his shoulder. That's the only spot that can be hit from under the sea. Gets the laundry guy in the foot. The laundry guy in the foot through the floor. Then, normally when you get out of bounds like this below the map, you just can't get back up. This is one of the only spots in Hitman where it's a sloped beach underground. So after he's boosted out of the map, he can walk back up the beach. And just a cloud emerges from the sea after killing her. I mean, dude, this shit, that's unreal. That's an unreal run. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. And under the map, I've never... The last kill's pretty easy. He just puts a taser in that puddle. The maelstrom will walk through it eventually.
I suppose you also support the conspiracy.
In fact, right now he does. And then that's all 5 kills dead. And he never left the boat. He spawned at the. I mean, remember we were drawing routes on the map? Let me just draw that real quick. I want to just draw where this guy's route was, because it's so crazy to have 5 targets across the map and your route is this. Or like it's like this. Oh, sorry, it's like under the sea, then back up, then here. That's so funny to me. Again, these are the targets. He didn't even leave his hometown, bro. Accomplished it all. Super duper impressive. Really, 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 really sick stuff. Peter Dutton. Walks to the exit and he's out. Congratulations. Our first sub 130 time, sub 90 second. I mean, you got to be extra cracked. Again, you have to understand this contract is really hard and there's so much walking distance that you have to do something special. It's got to be something fucking crazy to get sub 90 second, because otherwise it's just near impossible. And that's what we're going to see from now on. So we're now in the top 5 runs I'll be showing. We're now in the top 5 runs. We're going to chop 5 seconds off of that time from Peter Dutton from an entirely different start. And though I said it has to be something special, this one has no boost or under boost at all. This is just cracked. And it comes from our next eliminated spawn. Drumroll, please. Well, the boat's gone. Our next eliminated spawn. The train yard. The entire left side of the map is now gone. Turns out none of these could hack it. The train yard is gone. Let's show the world's best train yard spawn. From Kasaize Carol. I'll just call you Carol. Carol. From Kasaize Carol. This is a 123 train yard. And he had a little message. This is my first time participating in a competition like this. I'm not normally a speedrunner, but I'm a longtime fan of your Hitman content. So most of my knowledge comes from watching you play. And I'm pretty proud of the route I made. And I'm pretty proud of this guy to get into the elite class of runners with a 123, world's best train yard spawn, and he doesn't even use any boosts. At this point, it's just elite accuracy, elite gameplay. Thank you for the gift. By the way, I'll have to take it afterwards, but we're in the middle of, we're doing the video. So anyway, let's see. Let's see what he did. From Kasaize Carol. Starts in the train yard. What does he do? What does he do? I think he just walks over here, shoots the generator, shoots the guy in the head. Yeah, exactly. But good angle, Triple shot. These guys don't see where it's coming from, so they're gonna go investigate. He walks past it. Obviously, this laundry kill is just the cracked guy's incredible aim, though. First of all, both the shots. Then he takes this. He turns left here. Almost nobody else turned left here, but he goes into the crowd. This would slow most people down because you're hitting all the targets, but he goes through all these winding passageways and back alleys that almost nobody else did. Everyone else stayed on the outskirts. Through the outskirts, through the passageways, takes out a taser. Puts a taser in that puddle right before Wazir Kali goes through again, when people have done that before. Uses one of his coins. Tosses a coin. I'm not even 100% sure why yet. Activates the taser. Lures the local. Oh yeah, the coin makes that person move so they don't see it. Then makes a distraction shot. Sorry, one more time. Distraction shot on these three. Hits him in the head. Again, this is like never stop moving, hit every shot. Like, this is about as fast as you can get, just like being perfect. You know? Being perfect, knowing all the little tricks of time gaps where you can kill somebody, and I just want to I'm really impressed with like the raw skill. Hits this, and then walks to the exit. I mean, like, every one of those kills we've seen individually in other people's runs, I think. But the route was unique, and he just nails everything. Just perfect nails. Just perfectly clean. And that's where you can get with, like, raw skill. A 123, super cracked. Again, world record time from the train yard. Big congrats. But, of course, not even close to our fastest time. And we only have 4 runs left, so I got to get down to the elite stuff here. But huge congrats to Carol here for that incredible run. And a really kind message. Really happy to have you in the competition. Thanks for being part of it. Okay, top 4, baby. Top 4. Now, I recognize that I guess I didn't show a photo shoot. I thought I guess I was going to count the oil guy. So I'll show you the world's best photo shoot afterwards, but photo shoot is cut. Let me just tell you, there was no fast photo shoot times. Actually, I'll explain it at the end. There was no fast photo shoot times. Photo shoot time is eliminated. I'm not going to show, there's not like a secret photo shoot time coming up. Photo shoot was terrible. Somebody did get under 2 minutes, and I will show it to you. but I was only going to show the oil guy because like that was the only one that was really cool. I showed a 230. Right? I showed a 230. Yeah, that was good. 230 was good. There was a 2-minute, but I think the fastest photo shoot time, I'm not even kidding, starts out in the photo shoot, climbs out of the window, walks down here, and just does the barge time. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure that's what the photo shoot does, and so it's not worth showing. They just literally like take 30 seconds and add it to the barge time. So I'm not going to show that. It's not that particularly interesting. We are down to 4 more runs, and we have 4 more spawns. That could be the solution to this contract. That could be the answer that was discovered. And the next one I'm going to show you for run number 4 is the world's best metal forge time from Ha 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 69. I feel like I'm summoning Saul, dude. And then Ha 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 69 did this run. Ha 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 69, a Japanese runner, I believe. This is a Japanese runner. Came up with the very best spawn. Hitman Runner America, I frown. Hitman Runner Japan, I pog. Ha Ha 69 came up with the very best metal forge spawn. Back to the hit map here, just really show you. This is metal forge right here. A very difficult spawn to figure out, but with some unique attributes that he exploited to the fullest. So let's show it. Okay, Ha Ha 69. From Japan. Starts out in the metal forge. Now, what's good about this spawn? Not much, except if you cut the cutscene fast, run outside. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to. That's everybody else's spawn. Can I just tell you, every single other metal forge spawn ran outside and shot a sign right here that the Maelstrom walks under. He doesn't do that. I forgot, but he doesn't do that. He tosses a car bomb over here because I think running around the corner is too slow for him. I think running around this corner for 2 seconds and shooting a sign is too slow for him. So he tosses a car battery into a puddle right here that guy will walk through. It bounces off the wall into the puddle. Then you have to see one. You have to see one crazy person that takes the extra mile to learn the launch angle. He puts down a bomb and puts down a taser. He is going to launch a taser. He is going to drone strike a taser. And let's open up Hitman real quick. And let me show you where he's launching from. Actually, let me just launch from me. Open up the metal forge. I believe the first time we've seen this from a top time. Certainly in this contract, he was the only one to do it. Anyway, he goes here. He could go over here and shoot this sign. Well, I didn't do it right, but is it that sign? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, you could shoot the sign and kill that. He's not going to do that. I have to restart because the guys will kill me. He doesn't do it. He saves literally the second that he doesn't do that. You know how quick that was? He doesn't do that. That's how concerned he was with speed. He goes here. He sets a bomb with a taser. The bomb in front, the taser in back. It launches through here. I don't even... It's like... I can't even get the angle right. It goes out that tiny slat over here and lands, I think, in this puddle. It's like this puddle or this puddle. It's one of these puddles next. I think it's this puddle right here. This puddle, and this guy hears it. He hears the sound of the taser and goes, what? And then walks over and it gets activated and it shocks him to death. You're going to see this cutaway in the video, in the YouTube video, but for now I want to explain to you how fucking crazy that is. To find that angle is lunacy. Okay. Then, oh, he's a guard. He might not need a puddle. Actually, he might just pick it up. I'm sorry, he might just pick it up. But it does land right there, and he walks over to it. Anyway, picks up the coins. Distraction shot. Distraction shot. Headshot. Some people, I don't know if some of you in chat did this. Congrats, you figured it out. If you set off this car's alarm, we haven't shown one today, but if you set off this car's alarm right here, everybody looks away. Every single person looks away from the guard. So a lot of people figure this out over the course of the run, is if you just go like, bang, and it goes honk, 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 and they can just kill the thug. But this guy just uses a traction shot. A little bit quicker. All right, running around the corner. Again, that first guy's about to die from the taser bomb launch. 2 targets already dead. Double shot. Double shot again. I'm not sure what that first double shot was for. Oh, distract to make these guys panic so they don't see him shoot these. Then, insane setup. So right now, he's shooting through a window, through the train window, but it's like it's hitting the edges. It's hitting the little metal edge. There's actually only a very small spot to get the headshot. He has Japanese aim, I guess, but he keeps hitting the edge of the window. So it's not distracting anybody. Like normally it would panic the person inside, but it's not. Finally gets it. Finally gets it. Runs to the exit. Super clean route. I mean, the mere addition of the taser launch saved him like 30 seconds on the next guy. So that's why he was able to just fucking cut that down and get... The time he spent grinding out that launch was worth it. It gave him the world record for Metal Forge, and huge congrats. Best time from Japan. Really great run. Top 3, baby. Top 3 runs we're showing today. There are now 3 spawns remaining. Skywalk, Main Street, and Barge. A triangle of death where the absolutely elite hang out. What did I leak? I didn't leak shit. I didn't leak shit. Next up, we will be showing the Barge. The Barge spawn is the 3rd. If you did Barge, Barge was one of the most popular spawns in the game. I think it might be the most popular. 1st or 2nd most popular. Barge is 3rd. Removed. We are taking Barge off of the screen, and we are now down to 2. The world's best Barge spawn was from Mikesters 17. And he got a whopping 117. A 117. We are now getting close to the human limit. 117, I will just tell you, by some definitions, is the fastest time we got today. If you are a person that doesn't want to see anything that breaks the game, then Mikesters is your world record. A 117 from the Barge is sheer perfection. This is sheer perfection. 117 is probably our human limit from within the laws of Hitman physics. I want to watch this right now. Let's show you what Mikesters got with his 117 Barge. This is our fastest Barge time. Starts out on the Barge. Distracts the local guard. Never stops running. Smashes the guy. Keeps running. Just instant pop, keep moving. Distraction shot for the thug. Keeps running. Taser for the Maelstrom. Runs up the stairs.
This is ridiculous.
Walks past this guy. Spins around. Blam! Doesn't stop moving. Does not stop moving. Headshot. Just look at that. Look at the slide. Boom. Keeps moving. Body shot. Body shot. so we can get down this hallway of death. Everyone's panicked. Again, he only has a pistol because of his spawn location. And not a good disguise either. Everyone will see him. He has a bad disguise and a bad... But he's... Dude, look at this lineup! I don't... Why is the laundry guard so free? Why does nobody find his body? This guy's lining up pistol shots through the tree. Oh my god, that's so cracked. Barely doesn't get seen. Tucks into this bush behind these two fake NPCs. And again, like, no lineup time. Just snaps the servants. Again, that guy will get found eventually, but she's polishing the monkey. What they realized is, if they kill her before her cycle and just get out, who cares that she's going to find him eventually? So now, Mikesters has killed all of the targets. I repeat, in like a minute 10, he has pistol sniped all the targets. From the barge. This is the human limit. Like, he didn't stop. You might be able to shave off a second if you grinded this forever, but that's it. That is essentially, for some people, the winner. Okay? However, that is not in our top 21 times. That is not in our top 21 times. I told you I'm only showing 2 more runs, and that's what I'm doing. Okay? We are now down to 2 spawns on this map. Of the next 20 times, 20 are from one of these spawns, and 1 is from the other. It turns out there was an answer to this contract. It turns out there was a spawn which was uniquely positioned to beat these spawns. Okay? And that spawn is the Skywalk. I'll explain why later. But to enter the top 20 times, there are 19 Skywalks and 1 Main Street. Not just the top 20, but the top 10 is an incredible achievement. To do what this guy did against the wave. This was our most popular spawn by far, Skywalk, and it is the solution. And I'll explain why. There's some unique advantages, and there is a crazy run from Skywalk. But to get into the top 20 times with a non-Skywalk start is incredible. To beat a 117 barge with a Main Street is incredible. But he didn't just do that. He became the only person in the world to get sub 1 minute without going to Skywalk. He didn't just beat 117, he beat a minute. Only 10 people in the world beat a minute. 9 of them were from Skywalk. That, my friends, is this guy Duller. Duller, if you're in chat, say hi. I know that you sent me a multiple paragraph explanation of your run. I'm going to try and pull it up so I can help explain what's going on. Agent 48, we can call him, Duller in chat, huge W, became the only person in the world to enter our top 10 times outside of Skywalk, and he did it from a start that almost nobody used. And it has so much that I want to explain to you. This is the Main Street. This is the Main Street up here. It starts pretty far from everything and near a huge crowd of NPCs. So it's not very good. How did Duller solve that problem? Let's find out. Duller. Here is Duller's 58-second Main Street spawn. The only one like it in the world. Takes out his pistol, instantly distracts somebody. Walks up, grabs a smuggled violin, obviously. Obviously. No, I told you we were going to see some cool boosts. I told you there's a lot of cool things to boost on. I also told you that the legend, Tupelo Piccone, is not competing this year. However, his spirit lives on. Now remember, we planned for this. We planned for this. The targets we planned for this not being possible. Watch what he does. He launches 4 million feet into the sky and starts falling. Again, every other boost we've seen has been onto something where you can stand there, take your time, distraction shots, move. He is falling instantly. Changes his resolution, takes out his pistol. Okay. These first 3 shots are causing the thug to run towards, I guess, where he's shooting from, which is the sky. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works, okay? I don't know how it works, but that's the first shot. I'm reading his description here because I had to get it explained to me, okay? Second shots. These shots distract all of the guards that would find Tejas, the local. These shots distract all the guards that would find Tejas. Okay, then takes his sniper out midair. Still falling. Those 2 shots are in the laundry area. This is crazy. Those 2 shots cause a laundry worker, one of the employees. Again, you're going to be able to see this in cutaway for the video, but it causes a laundry worker to go, ? I need to report this to a guard. So the laundry worker goes back to the mean guard and reports the bullet hole. Then the laundry guard goes to investigate the bullet hole. So it's like a chain delay. It's not even the guard is hearing the bullet hole. Someone else isn't telling him about it. Okay, then this guy is trying to run to the sky, apparently. This is the first thug guy. He's trying to run as high up as he can get. He misses. Again, you only get, I mean, it's like you only get a certain amount of height and it's pretty random. So it's like 1 in a million, not a 1 in a million, but like, it's like 1 in 100 tries that you're getting enough height to do this. Usually don't get this super height. He missed the first shot and barely clutched. This is like one of those rare runs that just came together. I mean, oh, I'll just say that again. He's still falling. It misses, and he's like, fuck, it's over. He gets it. Now, to be clear, that is the end of the hyper boost. Tupelo Piccone in his famous run got all 5 targets basically from the top. 4 to 5. He did that whole thing to get 1 target, to make the main street work. He was so determined to make the main street work that he went to the sky, shot 3 shots, did distraction shots to make the main street work. That's awesome. That is awesome. It was a hyper boost for 1 of 5 targets. Cuts on the scale. Back now, he's still really high up. He's in a really cool angle, but he got the 1 guy he couldn't get. Okay. One of the earlier lure shots he did made Maelstrom walk up the skywalk alone. He is here alone. Boom, kills him. He's in the right spot to get an angle nobody else had on the skywalk that kills the Maelstrom. Nobody else in the world killed him there. Then, dude, the laundry guard is investigating that bullet hole from earlier. The one that the other guy told him about. And it's timed so that he gets there at the right time. He has this crazy weird angle on the laundry. I don't even know what he's shooting right now. I'm still... he's shooting everywhere, dude. There's like, I'm not kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs that he sent me on what he's doing here. I can't even follow it all. I'm trying. Okay, he's moving people around all over the map at all times. That guy's panicked. Now the laundry guy's dead. By the way, he does a swag thing. This is just what cool runners do. Every time he does a sniper shot and gets it, he drops the gun in midair and picks it up out of the air. He snatches it out of the air. It's just swag. Just watch this. That's just swag. That's just cool. Now he's got that crazy angle on the. This is crazy. He shoots these other shots to make the monkey woman panic and run away. So he just, I think the timing's wrong or whatever. So then bam. Now he's dead. Then kills Tejas. Nobody's around. Then all of this, everything that I've shown you so far would be useless because there's not a good exit for Main Street. I mean, it wouldn't get him under a minute. It would be a good time, but it wouldn't get him under a minute. You still need coins to get to a tuk-tuk. Okay? That's the thing. And he doesn't have any item slots because he needed the booster, he needed the breaching charge, he needed the violin, he needed the sniper. He doesn't have item slots for coins. Now, we know there's only one coin in here, but he has to walk all the way down there to get a second coin. It's not going to get him to a minute. It turns out there is exactly one tuk-tuk on this whole map who is cheap. I did not know this. There is one taxi who gives you a discount. This one right here. Every other one costs 2. This guy costs 1. I don't know why, but if it wasn't programmed that way, this run would be impossible. Everything had to align to make it so unreal to me. I mean, I watched this run and I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I started counting. I was like scrolling back. Did he get a pick a coin somewhere? Where did he get the second coin? I found out it's just a single cost coin. Bro just walks out 1 coin. That's awesome. That is unreal. 58 seconds. The only person in the world to break a minute outside of Skywalk. Incredible run from Dollar. Incredible run from Dollar. One of the most impressive things I've seen. Okay? Fantastic. Now we have 9 Skywalk runs. And I'm not going to show you them all. I'm going to show you the very best. I'm going to show you the elite. And I want to explain to you, first of all, why Skywalk became the winner of this contest. Why was the answer Skywalk? People figured this out almost intuitively. It was either the first or second most popular run, but it was also the elite runners. Very rarely does the average runner and the elite runner both do this. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the targets. I need to remove my drawing. Oh, dude, did I actually draw on the... Oh, no, dude. What did I draw on? I drew on this. I drew on this guy. God damn it. Well, I can delete. There, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So we have 5 targets. And over the course of all the runs today, you've seen how runners have truly abused the little gaps in timing and location and to be able to kill them almost for free. Just to find spots you can shoot them in the head and kill them for free. Here's the big problem. First of all, the guys we made that are hard to kill from high up, you know, if you wanted to like get high, not get high, but if you wanted to boost really high or use like a Skywalk advantage spot, are all on the left. They're all near the Skywalk. The ones you can kill from high up are all over here on the right. And it turns out Tejas is just a little bit, for elite people, a little bit too damn easy to pop in the head. He doesn't have enough friends. The long and short of it that makes Skywalk so good is this guy doesn't have enough friends, bro. So he's really far away, but you can kill him from far away, and it's not a problem. And so instead of, reminder, this is the taxi route. This is the best route in the world for taxi. He started here, he walks all the way up, all the way over, all the way down, all the way here, all the way down to the boat. Wait, I want to view fit on screen, sorry. All the way down to the boat. That's the best route in the world for taxi. Here, I'm going to draw for you. You're going to see it, but we're going to draw it for you. Is the best route in the world for Skywalk. Now, there's 10 runs, and they're all a little different. I only want to show you the best, okay? This is the best route in the world for Skywalk. You start here. You walk down, you walk over. That is the best route in the world for Skywalk. And once you figure that out, You realize how raw powerful it is. But, okay, figuring that out and executing it are two different things. And with so many elite runners realizing the advantage of this spawn, they were all grinding for millisecond differences. I want to announce our second and third place winners right now. I'm not going to show it because it's all pretty similar. They're subtle differences, but I think for the video, we're going to show one. ICA 677 is our third place with 49 seconds. ICA 677, 49 seconds. Our second place is the legendary Frag King. I've had a contract battle with him back in the day on the Santa Fortuna. The legendary Frag King is our second place. He got 49 seconds. Exactly the same. He is, I'm talking like a millisecond faster. It's like 0.2 of a second or something. Absurdly close, okay? They two got 49 seconds. By the way, fourth place, Gen P, 49 seconds. Fifth place, 50 seconds. Sixth place, 51 seconds. They're all crazy close, okay? They're all crazy close. But the winner is an entirely new name that you probably have not heard before in the world of Hitman. This is a man who I believe, this is my understanding from talking to him. This is a while ago. I don't know, he can tell me more, but this man got into Hitman from our Hitman videos, from this community. It squeaks. It squeaks. It got into Hitman from it's close. Starts with an S. He got into Hitman from videos. He has taught me things in the DMs. And the first time I remember hearing his name is, I believe he got into Hitman because he would watch Hitman Horse and then do our contracts better than us and send me the times. This is the legendary Scruffy05. He used to DM me our Hitman Horse contracts with like cool new ways to do them. That's what got him into it. And that's how he started doing it. And then he started taking on world record times and getting better and better and better. And now this guy in the world's biggest contest ever got the best time in the world. Scruffy against, again, second place, 49. Third place, 49. Fourth place, 49. Scruffy05, 48 seconds. He broke that barrier. He broke that barrier, bro. Reminder, no one else in the world outside of Skywalk got better than 117. He got a 48. And to do that, he had to do so many little things that I'm going to try to explain to you. He sent me, again, more explanation. Scruffy05, if you're in chat, take a bow. Super, it's Irish time for him, so he's probably asleep by now. It's a long thing. But Scruffy05 got a 48-second summoning salt. Cue the music. Let's watch the world best time and our first place prize, $750 in your pocket. Scruffy05. By the way, I want to mention, Scruffy had like a 50 second for the majority of this contest, and I thought he was going to get a solid third or fourth. And he, at the last second, put in the work to get 49, and then he was going to tie. And then at the very, like near the end, put in even more work to be the only one in the world to get a 48. And once you see how crazy this run is and how much RNG it has and how wild it is, you have to understand that he must have reset so many times. It's a true grinder. So anyway, here it is. No more yap. Let me show you Scruffy05's world record 48 seconds from Skywalk. The one that broke this contract apart and I believe solved it. So he starts here. Now you might know this from the world record runs or the old Hitman videos I used to do. There is a way to kill the Maelstrom very quickly from the Skywalk. Because he walks past a scooter instantly. We knew that going in. That's not the problem. The problem with Skywalk are killing the other people. Grabs a sniper. Now, do you remember when I told you that those 2 coins in the Taylor's building would come into play later? Well, it turns out that Scruffy saw those 2 coins and saw a fucking opportunity. It turns out that if there's a spot you could go that is on a route that doesn't need you to smuggle in coins, he was going to use that to break the game. So he runs in here, grabs 2 coins. Now, you have to understand, we know about this shot. We know it's a good shot. But I tried this shot from this location. First of all, very difficult. But second of all, he has panicked people. And people that panic run randomly. Those 2 civilians will occasionally just run into here and find this body. They will find this body. So, also, sometimes the guards upstairs will see this body. Like, it turns out, he told me the math on his resets. Only 10% of the time does this body not get found. Because of the panicked guards he's about to do and the panicked civilians. They run randomly. So they have to run in here sometimes and they find the body. So 10%. So every run, 9 times out of 10, he had to restart. Yeah. Again, these guards start to get panicked. Takes out a sniper. Kills that guy. That one's pretty free. That one that's been figured out, that's a great run. Okay? Then, obviously, there has to be something special. That shot is so precisely placed. Here's the deal. That shot has to be, let me make sure I get exactly what he says. Can I just show you? Can I? Look at what he wrote me to explain this run. I'll just tell you what he said, okay? The shot I do on the ground at 37 seconds is super important and pretty precise. I do that to stop the taxi driver from hearing me throw the violin or from hearing the detonation of the breacher. If he hears either of these, he'll go to investigate it, and then you can't use him as an exit. If this guy's not back at his post, you can't use him to exit on the taxi. So we had to shoot a shot to make him get away without panicking anybody so we could show this violin down. And then he found, of course, this spot. And this is why Skywalk is broken. The highway overpass, that was fine. Not even that good. This tower, boosting on it, not that good. Going to the sky itself, not that good. We planned for all that. But it turns out, if you can kill the 3 people he's already killed, this spot's incredible, bro. This spot hits the foot. Hits the pinky toe. Wait, sorry, one more time. Just show it again. Hits the fucking pinky toe of Tejas, and then hit just enough height to make the people on the stairs turn around. Just enough height to make them turn around so we can get that kill. Drops his sniper, falls 4,000 feet, and spams the exit button because he wants to get a 48. Because he knows if he gets 49, it's a 5-way tie. Spams. And does it. By the way, as he mentions, the boost to this top, this boost right here, to warp through the, let me show this again. This boost is between 5 and 10% success rate. Most of the time does not work. So understand that if 90% of runs fail from that other trick in the laundry, and then 95% fail from this boost, he had to grind so many times and then hit every shot perfectly every time. Truly incredible. Truly a masterpiece. And I'm proud to give first place to Scruffy, who deserves it. A guy I've been talking to in Hitman for a long time. He's really been one of the forefront of the game. Him and like Gen P have been pushing the game forward. And I'm glad to see him win it. He's like the new face of Hitman. And clearly, for this contract, the best in the world. And a really, really stiff competition. All the good players were hustling against them. Congratulations, Scruffy. Congratulations to everybody who entered. This was really fantastic to watch. Me and David Red Sox had so much fun looking through all your runs. Oh my God. You know what? We opened with a creativity award. The guy that did the trolley problem. We're going to end with the second creativity award. Because, obviously, some of you you know, don't. You love to see great speedrunning tactics, but you want to see what's the craziest thing you can do within the game of Hitman, within all of the rules the developers intended. I will show this. The second creative run uses everything the developers had in mind. Everything. Including an actual cutscene. So, our second creative run comes from a 2-time Creative Award winner, Tresbiat. No, it's not Squeaks. Squeaks was creatively unable to finish the contract. Award for Squeaks for being creatively unable to beat it. Tresbiat, our 2-time Creative Award winner, did this. Oh, wait. He sent me a better version with cutaways. There it is. Here it is. Cinema. Okay, we're skipping ahead. There's 18 minutes of setup. There's 18 minutes of setup, but he basically made a movie. Okay? 18 minutes of setup. He has to go all over the map to hell and back, moving people, puking people, getting people to report things to guards to get moving to the right spot. The foreman finds documents. He's doing storyline lore. I can't watch it all, but I'll link it if you want to watch it all. It is beautiful. He's using all the lore of the game to get everyone moving. And then he stands here dressed as the barber and waits for the maelstrom to go by.
You're up, sir.
And he offers him a shave. We can start from here, I think. I think we can start from here. This is pretty good. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, my friend.
He offers him a shave. Nobody is dead yet. 50 minutes in, nobody's dead yet.
All right, I'm ready for my shave. Make it a close one. The tides are changing, my friend. Can you feel it in the air? My bones are creaking with joy at the prospect of what is about to happen.
I don't feel anything, I'm afraid.
You will, friend. You have an important task ahead of you, have you not? I sense that about you. Together, we will all release the shackles that have bound us far too long and rise up against those who seek to keep us down. Whether those are our friends or the question you must ask yourself when the time comes is what side you choose to be on. But that is not for now. For now, focus on your business and what you do best, friend. That is all.
I will do that. That's it. You're done.
That's badass, bro. That is badass. He's the master of those kind of kills, and every time I see it, it's beautiful. Killing all 4 targets with electrocution across the map at the exact same time while shaving the maelstrom, then cutting his neck at the end of his speech is just cinema. That's like, for some people, that's what Hitman's all about, and that's not how I play normally, but when I see it, I'm blown away. Like that kind of, this is Green Guns. This is Green Guns. This is Silent Assassin. 5-star exit. Nobody, it's all accident kills. It's like, this is a little bit cheesy, but it's like the ending of that Rick and Morty episode. It's like monologue. It's like the monologue where everything's it's badass, dude. He kills everyone during the monologue. I was super impressed. Tuck exit, he's out, and we're out of this contract. See you guys next year for another one. I thought we would end it this year, but there was so much cool shit. We have to do it again. There's so many more maps. And next year, we're really going to make it. We're going to try something different. We're going to go smaller scale. I don't want to reveal anything. We're going to do smaller. We've been going bigger and bigger and wider and wider. We're going to try smaller and see We're gonna do some unique things. We're gonna close it in. You're gonna have. I think this is kind of the coolest boost can get. I really love this, but I think I'm gonna try to make it next year to where it's more about precision and stuff than it is just. Anyway, we'll see. Well, I'm not gonna spoil anything. We've already started talking about it though. That is the end of our contract. I really, really enjoyed it. If you submitted a run, I'll just tell you there were quite a bit. I can just, you know, we could scroll here for a long time. We could scroll here for a long time, bro. We could scroll here for a long time. So, wait. Okay. Maisie said, "Oh my God, what an evil world we live in." It's not evil just because they found ways to kill people, Maisie. Anyway, fan freaking tastic. Okay, I can show you that Metal Forge run. I'm down to show you any runs that you didn't see or you want to see. I can do a little bit of a bonus right now that we finished the YouTube video, but the Submerged Clown run was my favorite. That was incredible. Wait. Show us the worst run submitted. Okay, oh, that's fun. I like that idea. Who submitted the slowest? I'm not gonna, how do I put this? Let's just, obviously the creative times were like 20 or 15, 18 minutes, right? But the slowest one that was not trying to do something special, the slowest run that wasn't trying to do something, like there was shotgun only, there was saber only, there was broadsword only, there was barber and razor kills only, there was a guy who beat it with a Guitar Hero controller. There was a guy who, what else? Yeah, there was a Guitar Hero controller. There was a guy that beat it with a driving wheel. There was electrocution only, ducky only. There was a guy that did propane only and said, "I'm Hank Hill." But the slowest that was just trying to do a time, if I had to guess, this is not scientific. I think it was, I think it was GY009 from the barge. GY009 did a 9-minute, 1-second run from the bar. You're my goat for submitting, okay? GY009, no disrespect. You got it done, okay? It took 9 minutes, but you got it done. His video is cute. It's called A Noob's Completion of Big A's Contract. I'm not very good at Hitman, but I wanted to see if I could complete this contract as my final submission. That's badass. That's what this is all about, dude. That's badass. He got it done. He completed it. And under 10 minutes, too, which, again, I think is like, if you're getting into this game, it's fucking sick. Better than Squeaks? Better than Squeaks. Better than Squeaks. Was there any other cool runs? Play the Guitar Hero one? Can I find it? Guitar Hero.
Hey, Big Anthony, or whoever's watching this. Just want to say thanks. Hope you enjoy the run. I did a couple cool strats, but I do have a confession to make. So I'm not just submitting 1 run. I'm actually submitting 4 runs. Yeah, your contract was a little too easy for me, Big A. So I decided to up the ante. I didn't just use keyboard and mouse. I also used a flight stick, a steering wheel, and also a Guitar Hero controller. So I guess you're just going to have to make it harder next time, Big A.
Another one of Vanya Shah's servants just came by to try
He's also modded the game so he looks like fucking Yoda. The Yoda clown.
I feel like I'm living in a simulation, and all I
Or
can
the
hear
goblin.
are Mumbai quotes.
And he's just jamming.
And now we grab the shovel again. Please.
Where's the final kill? I want to see him kill him with the guitar.
Okay, now we take out our pistola. Honestly, yeah, take out our pistol. And we really hope, we gotta hope
Insane
that this guy
speed.
does not see us, or that he does not see the body. Okay, beautiful.
An incredible tune. Incredible tune. Anyway, you know, obviously, there was so many we didn't get to show. I could show maybe like the best photo shoot or something, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting tired. It's 9 o'clock, and that's stuff I wanted to do, but this was awesome. This was just fucking awesome, bro. It was just an awesome run. Just all these fucking great runs. All these great, and we had to watch them all. We watched every run under 4 minutes, and we had to put little notes on what we were going to actually watch. And it was just, and there's so much variety. Look at all the variety. Between 211 and like 159 is like every spawn. And then between this is like every spawn. Like every 20 seconds had like every spawn. People were just, it was crazy. My run, the problem with my run is I have to find it in, multiple I was hoping you wouldn't ask. I have to find it in multiple, like, 3-hour-long MKV files. So I was going to do it tomorrow. Just give me time. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll have to find it. This is going to be, like, a real annoying part of the... Not our problem, buddy. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I'll just... Anyway, it was a pretty sick laundry run. No, actually, compared to that, it wasn't that sick. But it was a good laundry run. I think I had 137. So nothing that would make a top time, but like I got under 2. 137. Anyway, chat. That is did you see the guy that made a sub 330 run from every start? No, that's correct. Is there anything else I wanted to show? Anything else I want to... Oh, the stats! The stats! Yes. Finale. I wanted to show the stats. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what spawns were the most popular, this. If you ran this contract, you can find out how hipster you are with this chart. There's a reason we showed almost no Skywalk runs. Because it was actually pretty easy to get a decent time from Skywalk. If you don't count Skywalk, most people didn't get anywhere close to 2 minutes. But a lot of people could get like a solid like 2 or 2:15 or 1:50 from Skywalk. So photo shoot was the hipsters. I mean, these were the worst. Photo shoot, slums, taxi, they were the worst. Very rare, very difficult. Skywalk was the best time, but takes ultimate crack to get to 48. And then barge was pretty common as well. But again, barge had a lot of depth to it. To get top 10 with Main Street was crazy. That was just unreal from Dolar. I was so impressed. And again, the top Charles time was incredible. Anyway, that's the stats. Adds up to 600 plus, which is crazy. 600 plus submissions. Thank you for playing if you played this. It was so fun for us. Show's second best Main Street time for real. It sucks because Deichmann's awesome, Deichmann's in chat and submitted the best Main Street time for the longest time, and then got beat at the end by that incredible dollar sub 1 minute Tupla boost for one target, and really crazy. There was. Oh, I will say this. The only person, I think the fastest train time was 144, except for one guy who did it in 112. That's 30 seconds faster. His name is Jimbo Jim. I didn't show this because it kind of spoils the boost. He does the same boost as our winner, but he does it without a sniper. It turns out it's just worse to start from the train. I guess he didn't figure out the power of Skywalk and getting the coins and everything. But like, this is crazy because those shots are near impossible with pistol. Look, he breaching charge, violin, boost, gets up here with a fucking pistol. This is so much harder. Okay, that kill's also way more cracked than anything else. He made the Maelstrom panic and start running, and then he shoots a sign. That's a sign. He hit him running under a sign with a pistol from the fucking sky. He has to lead that shot. That's crazy. This guy was really cracked, but I just didn't want to spoil this boost. Also, I don't know how nobody finds that body. That won't. You can tell. I mean, he keeps missing the shots because they're pistols from this distance. And then he just jumps off. And again, we did make this guy boost proof. I mean, it worked. I remember, I told you at the beginning, we made the guy in here boost proof, but it turns out that they just boost the other guys and then they go, all right, fuck it. And they find another way. And he just climbs up this crate and kills him. It's like, he doesn't need the boost for that guy. He just does it for the other guys. So it's like, we didn't think about that. We didn't think about the next level. Anyway, really cracked from Jimbo Jim. But that's the last one I'll show today. I might find some more to show you. There's, again, so many cracked ones. Deichmann did have an incredible 117. Which, again, 117 was like the human limit, basically. Oh, the Metal Forge I skipped? I think that one was just... it was really good, but I think it spoiled one of the kills we already showed. So we don't need to see it. It's not that... It's nothing new, I don't think. It was just really cracked. Red Fox. Red Fox had a ton of runs. Red Fox also went underwater. He was one of the only other people other than the boat guy that went underwater. But he didn't he submitted for a lot of different spawns, but was like second in all of them. It's crazy. Obviously super cracked. Anyway, that's it. That's it for me. I'm sorry. Spectacore did... Oh, Spectacore had a run. But I think it's time to cool our jets here. My voice is getting gone, and we got it. We'll show it tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching Hitman. I still have some gas in me. So what should we do? What's tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow, if you're still watching. Tomorrow, we are having a Shark Tank contestant. Come on. We could do House. Be down for House. We're having a Shark Tank contestant to come on. They're the contestant on the most recent Shark Tank. And yeah, there's a new Shark. It's a brand new Shark Tank episode. They're on it, and they're going to come on the show and watch the episode with us and talk about it. So that is tomorrow. That is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific. We will show that. Damn, I'm fucking hungry as all hell. I'm hungers. I think we should get some snackies and watch House. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. Get some snackies and watch House. Just a wind down vibe stream. Thanks for submitting. Thanks for being part of the contest. And that sounds good to me. So if you are here, I'll actually change the title. House MD Knights Pog Champ. Thank you for everyone that submitted. That was really, really fun. Shout out to David Red Sox. Big, huge shout out to David Red Sox. I'm sorry if he's still here. Huge fucking shout out. That guy did so much work and was really fun to talk to and organized the rules and kept it. It was just great. He's just a fucking legend. Just a fucking awesome guy. I'm so glad I found him. He's helped me all 4 years with these contracts, and it's the partnership has made some really cool videos. So big shout out to them. All right, guys, time to wind the fuck down. I'm tired. I've been watching Hitman for all day, for fucking 8 hours straight. Wait, did I just get messaged by Tupla? Dude, Tupla just messaged me. Tupla just messaged me and said, do we have to wait a year for the next contract, or we can have it earlier next time? I'm not kidding. Right now. This second. He just... He's already hungry to take back the crown. He's hungry to take back the crown. We can't keep him waiting. I might do another one a little bit earlier. We'll see. Might do another one a little bit earlier. Hey, I want to thank you so much for those gifted. Zach the Milk Maniac. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Thank you for all the gifted during the stream. I'm sorry if I couldn't get to your gifted. Let me scroll and just get a couple of them. Physics, thank you for the sub. K Groose, thank you for the gifted. High Security, thank you for the sub. T Twizzle. Wu-Tang Clangs, thank you for the gifted. KKCG. Wish On. Fluxy Deluxe. Stormy QJ. Speed Trey. All these subs. Thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate it. The money goes to editors and to contracts like this. We're going to do more cool things in the future, and this is awesome. Okay. That's it. Enough for me. Joel Bean, thank you for the 22 months. Answer your pocket, little bro. No doubt I make money on all this content, but I actually only make money on the YouTube. I pay all my editors their cut through the all the Twitch money goes to editors and Twitch projects. It only goes to PayPal. I've never withdrawn from PayPal. I've only spent on the projects. So if you watch my YouTube, you're giving me money. If you sub to here, you're giving the content money. And I figured that works. We want people to watch on YouTube. Okay. Now, I am going to get a snack and a drink, and we're gonna watch House MD with chat. That's the long and short of it. So everybody chill for a second. Everyone wind down, grab a snack, grab a drink, and we'll watch House together, and it'll be fun. And that's it. Okay. I'll run an ad, and I'll play the ad break song. Giga chair.
It's feeding time for Daddy Bezos. Sacrifice the poor and unsubscribe. While they watch their advertisements, we'll kill some time and pretend to care that they can't see this. God, they're suckers, they all forgot to sub again. Streamers need your money, so cough it up, 'cause they're our friends. Rent's not even that expensive. Student debt's not a financial drain. There's no excuse for not subscribing, which is a crime much worse than murdering. Still on an ad break. Stop the presses, these fools forgot to sub again. Streamers need your money, so cough it up 'cause they're our friends. Everybody can get $5, just don't waste your cash on food.
Can you watch this? What's this? This is Trump shows Xi Jinping video clips of his granddaughter singing Chinese songs.
穿的这个中式的这个衣服，就像一个中国小姑娘。
Like a Chinese leader. 这个什么？你好，妈妈。嗯。嗯。
哎呀，很好。
我想可以打满分。She could get a 100.
That's awesome. That's great. He smiled. Holy shit, Trump got Xi to crack a smile? America's in, boys. America's in. We might get more pandas. Okay. Let me close all these. Hey, Big Ed, just had my first round of interviews at NVIDIA today. Any advice for getting through the rest? What I did was assume that NVIDIA was just a relatively unknown graphics card company that was kind of desperate to hire someone cool from Twitch, and so assume it was kind of beneath me, and basically tell them I'm not going to leave my job at Twitch, and then kind of kick my feet up on the desk. And that worked for me, only to find out that it eventually would become the most valuable company in the world. So, just going with the attitude they're not, I guess. I'm not sure that's repeatable. How did that work for you? I gave off an aura that I, didn't need the job. Because I didn't think I would take it. I was only doing it because there's a guy, it comes in a chat sometimes, who works at NVIDIA now, who got me that interview. He was like, check it out, go try over there. And then I was like, all right, I'll do it. But I'm like, I'm not interested in leaving, really. And it ended up being an awesome boss, and like they offered good money and everything. I was like, all right, fuck it. You mentioned the green out? Maybe. You mentioned the green out, yeah. It's not like I want the job or anything, you baka. This can work too. I didn't do this myself, but I'm sure this would be super sick. Yeah. Knowledge of Japan and Japanese culture is very highly prized at NVIDIA. If you were to tell them that, perhaps, for example, the Japanese frown on murder, that would show you understood. Pay the musicians in chat, anime YouTuber himself. That's good to know. All right. Anyway, without further ado, boys and ghouls, let's watch some fucking House, dude. Let's have some fun. You missed the sub message? God, Luminary, I can't see everything, all right? My brain's fried now. Crunchy Butter. Thank you for the 29 months. 29 months? How was life when you were 29? Were you the hunter or the gatherer? Lamau, too good. Can you at least let somebody else do the lamauing? Do you have to do it to yourself and say too good on your own post in the middle of the post? It's just it's so upsetting to have that level of they'll do it, by the way. If I read it incredulously, they'll do it. You just doing it yourself is Anyway, I wasn't the hunter or the gatherer when I was 29. In fact, I was the streamer. I streamed when I was 29. Okay? It wasn't... This stream started when I was 29. So it wasn't that long ago. The stories... Whenever I tell a story that you guys are like, oh, wow, story you've already told. I told that story when I was 29. So it's pretty recent. It was pretty recent. Okay. Now, House MD. We have currently watched the recession episode. And now we are on Out of the Chute. The team treats a wounded heart. March 2011. The #1 song